Hello, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Oh my god, it's Wednesday. Yippee! I'm obviously a little late, but technically not because I changed the time and time is a soup, so it's I lost track of time and I was doing stuff and I'm like, I'm not gonna make it in time. Let me go switch the time. Teehee. Welcome in, Alex Rose. Welcome in, Lazy Eggs. I think that's it. Is that everything? Very late, Rika. Actually, not true. I thought about pushing it back an hour and being like 2-hour stream today, bozos. But I was like, no, I do want to stream. It's just there's this thing that I gotta finish, and so I did finish it. I feel like I've been working like a lot more than I'm used to, which is very strange because I'm not supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to be resting because my body was like collapsing in on itself. Not really, but it was like it was not having the time of its life. I kept sneezing at work today. It was terrible. Hi, Paprika. Welcome in, Radioactive Penguin. Welcome in. Wow, that was weird. I was Yuki. Is it Ayuki or Unimo? Which one do you prefer now? Welcome into KK Corgi. And I think that's everyone else. Happy Wednesday. Hope your days are going well. And if not, I hope it gets better. I hate PE, not because of the exercise. No, the people there. Oh, I felt that. How are you? I'm doing okay. Just okay. Same what is it? Same answer to you, Radioactive Penguin. I'm doing okay. That's it. My Elekid can evolve into Electabuzz now. Oh yeah, the little like Electabuzz guy. It's Elekid. It's very weird. Wait, what the hell? Who's Ayuki, right? Also, my name is Ayuki because my friend was about to search my channel. That is smart. That is very smart. I think I'm gonna start doing that. You're just gonna randomly see like Pepruku Pepruku Chirus. It's like, oh well, someone was trying to search me up, so I had to hide. OMG Pep, I love the VTuber model. Haircut is slay. Oh my god, thank you JJ Create. Thank you. I got the big chop. I got tired of having to put up my hair constantly. I mean, I still technically do, but it's less often. So you know, there's that. You need just change her name so she won't have to pay $5. I'm broke. He was typing it while I was changing. It was 10, my bad. I've never panicked so much. Wait, it was based on a bet? That's even more genius. I applaud that. That's amazing. Oh man. But yes, how are you all doing? How's yours week, I guess, been going? What's today? Wednesday? We're like midway through week, so yeah, I think that's a fair question. If it's like Monday, then I feel awkward asking that because it's like, well, it's just been one day of the week, unless you're like a heathen and you're like, oh, the week starts on Sunday. I think some people actually start their weeks on Saturday, which is really weird. For me, at least, it's like, ugh. I mean, it kind of makes sense in theory, you know, you start off free because Saturdays usually you don't do anything, but in today's corporate America, you typically are working Saturday, which is even worse, but in theory, Saturday you're not doing anything, Sunday especially you're not doing anything, so you have like 2 days of rest, and then 5 days of work, and then that's the end of the week. But I don't know, I like to end it off on a win, so that's why the weekends are my end, and also because they're called week ends, not week beginnings. It just doesn't have the same ring to it, so that's aside the point. You're a tad bit quiet. Oh my god, I forgot to do the thing. There we go. The thing is done. I'm over here yapping. You were like, what? Speak a little louder. Oh man, it's been a week. Work has been work. I felt that. I absolutely felt that. Not quiet on my end. Is it just you? Oh, a tad bit quiet. Okay, how's that? I may have gone like a little bit overboard. I clicked at the usual times, but I may have not needed to do that. How do I politely tell someone to fuck off? Well, it depends. If they're close to you, you can just say like, please, not right now. I can't take it right now. Or if they're not close to you, you can just be like, I don't want to talk to you or anybody right now. Do you mind giving me like 7 to 8 business days? I get Friday and Saturday off and work Sunday through Thursday. I don't know how I'd feel about that. Because the specific thing about weekends is that that's when everything cool is open, you know? Or, I mean, technically not. A lot of, like, businesses that are, I was gonna say recreational, but that sounds weird. But stuff like museums, you know, they tend to be open, like, throughout the week, too. But the fun spots. And when I say the fun spots, you may be thinking, oh my god, Paprika raves, Paprika goes raging, Paprika does, you know, cool stuff. No, I'm sorry to disappoint. I know you were all thinking it, but I mean the flea markets. The flea markets or the farmers markets, I've been seeing a lot more of them pop up that are open during the weekdays, so that's why I don't really say those. But the flea markets specifically, the good ones at least, and the garage sales that pop up at random people's houses, I love going to those. I hardly get to go to those because social anxiety, and also because like I'm like, I really need to cut back on spending. I was doing my finances the other day, and I am barely breaking even, so it's like, woo, you know, a win is a win. It's barely a win, but it's still a win. I wish we were better strangers. I've been working on art. I need to focus on that. So, night. Sorry, I haven't been on streams for very long. No worries at all. I feel you. Just say fuck off. Don't be a coward. You could also do that. Honestly, it's never bad to draw your line in the sand. If anything, I think the person who would be more interested is JJ Creator Lazy Eggs. Real shit though, Pep. Have you ever been to a rave? Yes. It gave me a headache. Okay, here's the thing. There's technically two. One was an actual concert, but it got really, really rowdy. But not rowdy to where people were trampled, which is a good thing in my book. But there was one where everyone was singing together, and like we were all like moving in sync, and it was fun. It was fun. I think what's important about the rave is like the environment that you're in when you enjoy something with a collective and everyone shares the same feelings in different styles in different ways, but you're all caring like a lot about this one thing. That's the cool thing about it, and that's why I understand raves. But if you don't like the music, then it just gets weird and awkward and scary, honestly. So yeah. It's so fun. You're telling me Pep out here hopping club to club and bar crawling? I don't believe it. Nah, what I be doing is arcade crawling, baby. No, it's a creep sex. I do not want to be friends with him. Oh yeah, they'd be like, fuck off, man. Yo, I know I'm too old to dress up for Halloween. No one's too old to dress up for Halloween. I could still dress up for Halloween. I just don't want to because I'm lazy. There's just a certain point. Honestly, why do I sound like an addict? Like, you can quit whenever. But like, technically, you're allowed to do like whenever you, well, not whenever, but I mean, if you want to, I'm not gonna stop you, but you don't have to be a certain age to not do it. You can continue to dress up. The only thing that's mainly frowned upon is going up to people's doors and asking for candy past a certain age. But usually once you get to those ages, you can buy the candy yourself, and they, oh, welcome in, Alato! Funny timing. We'll wait for her to pop in and then we're gonna ask her opinion. Because I feel like this is something that everyone has different views on. You're never too old. Exactly. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Bryant. Welcome in, Alberto. Let's see, that's all I see. Welcome in, Conspiracy Raiders. My name is Paprika Chirus. I'm a main wolf VTuber. Yeah, that's kind of all I got. But right now we're talking about Halloween. How old are you? Well, no, not how old are you, but how old is too old to do Halloween? I say you're never too old, but that only comes to dressing up and buying the candy. In terms of like receiving the candy from like going to the houses, you know, maybe just reconsider a little bit, but usually at those ages you can typically get your own. Not in a way of like, oh, you bums, get off of my house or get off my lawn, but just kind of like a, well, people will say something inevitably, so it's just easier to not do that. Welcome in, Keegan.
My people!
Valuables. Never too old. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. What is it? Oh, welcome to the Void, Bird. 07, another one for the Void. Like 65 years old, and that's because your back will hurt. True. I used to get really heavy bags of candies. The good old days. See, the actual reason that I stopped doing the candy was because doing the candy as in going trick-or-treating, right? Because the thing is, I look impeccably young, right? So I can get away with a lot of shit because people are like, that's a young person. I'm like, I sure am. I'm not. I'm way past old. But I can get away with a lot. And the thing is, like, it kind of reflects the current economy in, you know, the candy that we get back. And it's just not worth it anymore to, like, walk around. And a lot of the houses aren't even doing it anymore. So it's just like, that just means free candy. I mean, yes, but like, if it's only, what is it? It's like only 3 Musketeers, open bags of Skittles, not really open, but they just kind of like burst whenever you put them in because they're like the cheap plastic ones out. Or like, you know, the good candies are the little packages of Sour Patch Kids, but those are rare. But the regular good candy is usually the Nerds. Like, those are pretty common, but still, like, kind of rare at this point. So, that's the thing. It just became, like, economically not worth it anymore. Because do you know how long it takes me to finish like 20 fun size, okay, not even the full size bars, we're talking fun size candies of Three Musketeers. Like the first one's good, the second one makes my mouth incredibly dry, the third one I don't want Three Musketeers for the next 3 months, and that leaves the like, what is it, 16 remaining in my fridge just sitting there. So yeah, that's why. So really it's a question of how long can you last Halloween. Also, I understand why Trunk or Treat was made and stuff, and in some places I think it's a good idea, but I don't know, like I see it and then I remember how it used to be whenever I was young, and you know, you go to the houses and it was just fun, and it's like, damn, what is the world coming to, you know? I feel so old. I feel like an old fart whenever I see it. I'm like, oh man, I want the kids to experience what I experienced. It was fun. Yes, we were also in economical turmoil, but it was fun. Oh my god, super rich and thick. That's why they have Three Musketeers. True, the third one kicks your ass. I don't really eat candy anymore. Yeah, that's true too. I feel like the taste of sugar in general is different as you get older. And so I can't withstand anymore. I know that. I realize that. I outgrew it. And it sucks because I used to be such a fucking like sugar head, you know? It's just like, oh god. I could keep going, you know? But it's just, it doesn't do it anymore. Pull up a coin flip. For what? I'm sorry to ask this, but could you do a coin flip for me in uni? I'm calling tails. Alright, hold on. Let me get the thing. The thing. Jesus. I can't talk. I've been very nasally as of recent. I was sneezing like crazy today. It was not fun. I kept sneezing at work. I felt embarrassed. I had to go to the restroom to clear my nose. And I'm not even like, oh, I must be a proper lady. It was just awkward because I was sneezing in my corner. What is it? Coin flip. There we go. And then let me show you the thing. Make sure it's right. Coin flip. There we go. Here. Ooh. Huh. It's a place too. I was like, why is it showing a map? It's, oh wow. You would think just coin flip would be good, but no, it's a place in Missouri apparently. Okay, I'm gonna flip the coin. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's tails. Oh man, let's see. Oh, me too, Pet. My sinuses have been insane just the past few days just because it keeps raining. Really? It like just started raining recently. I think yesterday in my area, but I don't know. Like the thing is, I don't think I have allergies because you know that season where people are like, oh my, the fucking trees and the plants and oh god, the fucking pollen. Like it never affected me. But what does affect me is dust. And I notice this because whenever I clean my room, I don't clean it maybe as often as I should because there's like always a lot of shit. You know, in terms of like little nooks and crannies that I have to take out, and I gotta dust, and it's just so annoying, and it always makes me sneeze a lot, so I tend to put it off for a little bit longer than I should. And because of that, it makes it worse whenever I do it. But yeah, I think it's dust, but I don't know. One time I was at the eye doctor, and he was like, you have allergies, and I was like, no, I don't, you liar. Oh man, it's been raining since like Saturday. Consistently? Oh, that's a lot of rain. Sawdust does it in for me. Oof. I like the smell of Home Depot. That's where that's where my brain brings me with sawdust. I don't know. I like the smell of it. It's probably not good to be breathing it in. Ah, and paint too. A freshly painted room. Love that smell. The pollen on its own doesn't do much to me, but the rain kills me. Why does the rain kill you? You're allergic to rain? Wait, no, like how? Dust kills me. Ask me to clean someone's room and notice how I deteriorate. I felt that. You just like crumble away. I'll bet my mod. If I lose, you get mod. And I lose my mod. If I win, I get nitro. I'm kidding, for real, for real. That's just a lose-lose. Oh man, paint smells so good. Right, right? One time I moved into this house. Man, what is this up with me talking with like a weird like eh. I moved into this house, and every time the vents would turn on, it would smell of like fresh wood, like lumber, the lumber yard, and like a slight hint of freshly painted like walls, and I fucking loved it. So every time the AC would come on, it was like I would go sit by the AC just to smell it. And admittedly, probably not the best thing to do. Not endorsing that. Paprika does not endorse most of the stuff that she does, but It was a good smell. That's all I'll say. It was a good smell. I have bad allergies all year long, and I have to use every inch of my soul not to sneeze, otherwise I will have to sneeze attack. It looks like I'm having a seizure in class. Oh, I felt that. I have 2 sneezes. The first one is like the pre-sneeze, and it sounds like, you know, like reasonable or whatever. The second one can be avoided. It's like a quick time event that I usually fail. The second one is like worse. It's like the earthquakes, you know, like the first one is little, and then the second one's fucking explosive. It's horrible. Maybe the temperature. I sometimes get sniffy when it's too cold. Wait, really? I don't know, man. It just seems to activate my sinuses like nothing else. Huh. It has to be something that, like, the rain is bringing or something. Maybe it's something from the coast? I don't know. Because, like, rain comes from the coast, right? Actually, hold on. If you live, let's say Russia, right? Let's assume Russia has regular climates, right? If you live in Russia, and I'm saying Russia because it's, like, huge, right? From my understanding, it's huge. If you live in the middle of Russia, and then you have, like, a lake, like, halfway across Russia from you, does the rain come from the lake, or does it come from the oceans? And I'm asking because I know there's bound to be one person who's gonna know the answer. Somewhere. Maybe it'll be a belated answer, but does anyone have any guesses? Because my guess is probably the lake or the ocean, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Bird grounded when it sprinkles. What does that mean? Oh, no, wait, I get it. Don't worry, I can start betting my artichokes possibly when to blossom or use it. Pet Beauty, blackjacking her mom's status away. Oh my god. Honestly, that's real pet behavior. Oh my god. Let me see what other stuff I can bet off. I always thought rainfall caused the pollen and allergens to, like, poof spread. I mean, that would make sense too, because, like, it hits the trees and it disperses the pollen more, but you would think it would get wet and just, like, flop to the ground. But maybe whenever it evaporates later, it takes some of it with it, dispersing it a little more. I mean, I know technically it does, but in my head it's like, yeah, it disperses it, but to the ground, which I guess is closer to us than, like, up a tall tree. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see. The rain comes from the sky. Well, I mean, yes, but where was it before that? Both. So, oh, both. Huh. That would make sense, actually. That sounds very nature-like. And there's a Caspian Sea that Russia has, I think. I have no idea. What was the question? If you live in the middle of Russia, and halfway across Russia is a lake, and half and, like, 0.5 more away is the sea, where does your rain come from? Because I'm assuming there's no other water source other than underground water and the moisture that plants naturally have for some reason. Assuming you don't live in a desert. Where does it come from? Oh man, fresh bread is a wonderful smell. We have a bakery not too far away from me. Anytime we drive by it, you smell the bread from 2 or 3 blocks away. I know what you're talking about. I've smelled that. That is actually amazing. There was this bakery I used to go to often as a kid. They always had, like, a wall just full of pan dulce, and anyone who has had pan dulce, they know what the fuck I'm talking about. That smell is like, oh. And then they started selling tacos there too. It smells great. Let's see. Water and moisture. Thank you. Water and moisture is from all over, but I guess it depends on the location. If you're close to the coast versus the lake, right? That's what I'm assuming. Your body sends mucus to make sure the cold air... Ooh, y'all saw that? Avalanche! To make sure the air doesn't get to your lungs. Mind your body normal temperature. Say 40-degree weather, 98, I think. Weather... Oof, I'm not reading that right. I'm sorry, I, like, butchered that. I was trying to read it all at once. It was a bad idea. The wind blows. Russia's a bad example. Russia's a great example. Pet making a dessert. So you get a runny nose and probably a sneeze. Dessert. Desert. God, I'm suddenly so hungry. Oh, I felt that. Let's see. The Caspian Sea is the only landlocked sea, I believe. What's a landlocked sea? I believe at least nowadays. The dream. Okay, I'm gonna dip for now. Go get something to eat. We'll be back later if I don't fall asleep. No worries. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to say it. Sorry, I was, like, immersed in, like, possible geography questions. But hope you had a good stream, and don't worry, go make sure to rest up and stuff, because I know after talking for that long, like, it's, whew, the vocals, think about the vocals. But yeah, be safe. In general, the combination of local water sources, lakes and seas, large-scale weather systems, and atmospheric conditions all contribute to where the rain comes from in your location. Yeah, that's what I assume too, just like whatever you're closer or whatever blows your way the fastest, because if the wind is blowing for some reason only east, and the lake is west and the ocean is east, then you're probably just gonna get the lake water is what I'm assuming. Like in the most simplistic form, because of course the way nature works, it's like a little bit of everything 90% of the time, you know? But assuming in a perfect world we can actually track down where every particle came from, I'm assuming your water's coming from the lake. Assuming. Comes from both. Wouldn't it be both water source would evaporate and collect in the clouds till it gets too heavy or fall? Or at least that's how it was explained to me. Yeah, that's how I understand it too. Let's see. Balcony here. I don't trust it. They're in their alt account. Exactly. Depends on where the wind blows. Yeah. Pep, do you really not know what landlocked means? No. I know I've heard it before, and I know that I've looked it up before and understood what it meant. But the only, like, idea that comes to mind is, like, oh, it's an ocean restricted to a land. So, no, it could be, like, landmass in the center, like, a body of water, and therefore it is landlocked because it is enclosed by land. If I understand correctly, that's probably what it is, but I'm not confident in that idea, so I'd rather just ask. That's something that I've come to learn growing up, because being wrong and being a woman is two of the worst things you could be. Anyways, especially in professional settings. God, they get on your ass like no tomorrow. But anyways, let's see. Is that an island? Oh, just look at the post. Danny Mona's gonna watch Murder Drones. Yeah, I probably don't care, but I'm excited to fuck. Pog, I'm glad that you're excited. Yippee! That would be sea-locked, and we don't say that because that's the constant. What do you mean that's a constant? I don't care if you don't know who he is. Shh. I didn't say I didn't care. I just said I'm glad that you're excited. I just wanted to share in the excitement. I get excited whenever my siblings are excited about stuff because I'm just happy that they're excited. Oh man, if you can't celebrate the wins from those around you, can you really celebrate anything? Danny Moda's a goat. I get it, JJ. Oh my god. Now I feel left out. Who's Danny Moda? It's fine. You don't have to tell me. Unless. Oh my god. Okay, so don't be mad at me, right? But like, there was a documentary that I was watching before stream, and it was very interesting because it had to do with this TV show that I like recently got very fascinated about. And I I was going on YouTube to pull up the like no copyright plays because I'm like, okay, we have to start transitioning to the art because today's an art day, so we're gonna do art. And I see another I see another fucking video essay on the show, and I'm like, ooh, but I'm watching it for later, so it's okay. It's okay. And the reason that I started off with don't be mad at me was because that's the actual reason that I was late. I mean, it was part of it. I was eating and I was watching it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to stop like midway through this video essay to go stream. And then I was like, but wait, like, what if I push it back 15 minutes? I was also not feeling too well earlier, so there's also that. And that's not an excuse. I just trust. I was not feeling well. Let's see. I'm gonna have to read this. I'm reading as in I'm trying to find where the thing is. Let's see. You can't have shit with a 2-year-old in the house. Oh man, ain't that the truth? No, my triumph has been outmatched. I just lost my pretty ring in the deck couch. Oh no, tomorrow's stream was late because Pep has a life. Shake my head. As a streamer, your life has to revolve around us. I'm joking, by the way. Unless. Well, see, the funny thing is, it kind of does regardless, or at least whenever you like doing that, and that's kind of like the downfall of this in general. Once you like it, whether you want to or not sometimes, you just kind of, like, your life does become revolved around it. Like, I call y'all my meeting. Y'all are my associates. That's what I say to my coworkers whenever they're like, oh, would you be able to come in? You know, like, oh, we have a meeting for training. Would you be able to show up? And I'm like, I have a meeting with my other job with my associates, so unfortunately I cannot be present for that. I apologize. I don't actually, but, you know, I have to make them believe that I actually care. It's really funny because my coworkers recently, there's been like a new vibe going around the office that is kind of like, look, I'm having to take on a bit more responsibilities and be a lot more, like, not frank with my choices, but sure of my choices, you know, otherwise I get stuck in like confirmation hell. So a lot of the time I just like, I find it easier to be truthful with people as opposed to coming up with like a bunch of lies to be like, look, this is why. Like, I don't like dancing around the subject a lot. If it takes too long to dance around, I'm just gonna be like, look, this is why. So a lot of times I've just been saying like, look, I have no skin in the game. I personally don't care. But which one do you think is a correct choice? Or which one would be more beneficial to you? Because you are the person that I kind of value more, in a sense of like, those are my closer coworkers, plus they have seniority over me, so they understand how to run the business a little more. So that's why I'm like, hey, this is why I'm coming to you for counsel. So yeah, I don't know, I've been a little more professional recently and it's not been fun. I mean, a little bit. It made it easier, I think. But does anyone cosplay Paprika other than me? I don't think so. I haven't yet, at least, so yeah. I mean, does it count? Because I feel like I gotta put on the outfit, and I've been rocking outfits recently. I feel like I've been looking very cool recently, but I haven't dressed up as Paprika. Does this make me a simp? What does your heart say? Well, I guess my ring is in the underworld now. It's time to get on the Odyssey. Let's go sailing. We, your mods, just come to pick you up a la FBI when you leave for work. Exactly, or when you leave work. I also find a way to advertise Paprika to anyone I meet. Do you have time to talk about our, what is it, Lord and Maned Wolf, Paprika Chirus? When I talk to some old people, they don't understand a word I say at times when it comes to what I do. I felt that. I have to like simplify a lot of stuff. From what my coworker, or mainly my boss, understands about what I do, because I'm not bold enough to be like, hey, I stream and I do YouTube videos. What I say is I'm a freelance editor for another channel, and they're like, oh, so the man that you work for. And I'm like, yeah, let's go with that. The man that I work for. Yeah. Paprika model height is 28 inches. Without the ears doing the math of the ears being 5 inches, I'm 7'5". That's not, is that 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84. Was that right? Yeah, 84 plus 5, 89. I'm 89 inches tall, I think. I'm pretty sure. Don't ask how many centimeters that is. I never learned the conversion for that. I never cosplayed, but me and my friends might meet up on Halloween and cosplay as Murder Drone's characters. I'm gonna be Uzi. Yes, I like the shortest in the group. Is it because you won't have to adjust your height? You're giving me flashbacks. Flashbacks to what? Math? No, help, this one dude keeps coming up to me when we're eating lunch to say crap about religion. Ah, man. That stuff's awkward whenever it's like, you... yeah, I don't know, just kind of like don't give any feedback. If you don't want those kind of conversations, don't give any feedback, don't give any thoughts. Even if you do like have thoughts or have, you know, like, oh, some people are just very stubborn, and it's a question of, do you want to put in that energy to try and make them see differently, even when it's not a guarantee that anything you say will matter, you know? Not necessarily that it doesn't matter what you're saying, but just it won't matter to them, and is it worth it in the long run? You know, pick and choose your battles. You gotta be smart. So just kind of like, oh, huh, yeah, oh, really? Huh, and they get bored really fast. Well, not really, really fast. Sometimes they have a tendency to yap, but it's never for too long. If you don't give them any information or feedback, they tend to just like get stuck on one idea until they tire themselves out. So it's kind of amusing to watch. Let's see. Pep could have responded with the woman. I could have, but I was like, it's easier. They won't suspect it if I say I'm editing for a woman, you know? Because what if they're like, oh, can we see what you're editing? And I'll be like, no. My entire plan, actually, never mind, I'm not gonna say that. Pep, I have an art question. How do you draw hair? I've been working on drawing and I can't figure out how to hair to save my life. My best piece of advice that I can give you, look up a tutorial, because I don't really know. Like, I don't do the hair that much. This is a perfect transition. Thank you. Let's hope. Okay, good. Okay, good. It works. Okay, so let me actually give you like a live example here, right? So as you can see, these are just kind of like swoop. If that makes any sense, just swoop. Okay, what I've learned from the tutorials that I have watched. Curves and confident lines are going to be your friend. Learn about line weight, or learn how you want to do it. Look at pieces that you like to look at and, you know, really analyze what it is you like about them. For me, I know a lot of it comes down to thin and or varied or dynamic line weight. So that means like, you know, making these edges like thicker or whatever. It gives it like a really cool feel to it. You can't see it right there because I have like a bad color on. But that, and then also making it look like it was drawn by like a mechanical pencil for some reason. I really like that in a lot of pieces. So yeah, just kind of realize that. And then triangles for hair. Triangles for the hair as in the hair, like shapes on the hair, you want to do triangles because it always looks better than like anything else. You can go for polygons, but only if you know what you're doing, which that does not qualify for me. So yeah. Let's see, but I have a question. How do you drop it? Oh god. Radioactive. Okay. Welcome in, Lily. How are you doing? Everybody's going well. If not, it's better. Happy Wednesday. Whew, man. I draw feet every single time. I draw for funsies. And so the speed one looks funny. On tutorials I watch, they say hair, banana. But I'm allergic to bananas, so it dies from looking at hair. Oh my god. Oh man. Okay, let me get some music going. Let me put some volume down. Right there should be good. I think today will be like a pretty chill-ish day. Let's see. Oh, wow. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm doing good time. This is probably only like 20-ish minutes. We were past 20-ish minutes. I gotta find the thing. I know y'all can't hear the music yet. But I also can't find the thing either. Starts with an L. Found it! This one goes to here. Okay, good. I always have to wait for the delay for it to actually input. Forgot it's Wednesday. Shake my head. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? I'm doing okay. Oh, I zone out. I felt that. I'm like barely paying attention here. Ah, that's a mood. That's me for real, for real. You know, funny thing happens if I look too much to the right or to the left, like just in a far direction, past not straight, you know? One of my eyes gives up and like I can't see out of that eye whenever I'm looking that far in that direction. Yo, peps up, y'all. Hi, Brodo. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hope it is going well. If not, it gets better. Why was I about to introduce myself? I was supposed to be like, hi, my name is Pepper Gachuru. I'm a main movie VTuber. Oh, whoa. That was scary. I still clicked on OBS, so when I did that, it like rifled through the sources. It was scary. Ah, man. Okay, we're almost done with this line art. We just need to, like I said, we're actually going to be not learning, but doing. Doing stuff in concerns or in regards to the line weight. And y'all going to see what I'm going to mean here. So, if y'all want, actually, someone take a screenshot really quick. Well, actually, technically, we need to, okay, never mind. I was going to say, take a screenshot real quick. We can compare it at the end of the whatchamacallsums. The stream. I have like half a foot out of my brain, if that makes any sense. Say, hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. I think confidence is a big issue when it comes to art with me, because I basically have none with art. This is the first time I'm really trying with anything arty. Ah, I felt that. I think my best advice then is to just feel it. Just, you know, like, draw something that you think is fun, that you think is pretty, that you think is cool, whatever. Something that actually inspires you. Don't be like, I'm gonna draw, you know, this still life of an apple, a fig, and a peach. Because that's what all the good artists do. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. That's like one of the worst things you can do. Because then it's not fun. And the whole part about some of the arts and stuff, or most of the arts really, is that it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be something that you're like, ah, I like doing this. I don't know why. It's painful to do. It sucks to do, kinda. But, man, do I enjoy it. It's really weird. I was gonna say, I wonder if all artists are masochists, but I think I am the exception to the rule because I do not enjoy pain at all. I'm a wimp when it comes to pain. Wait, I can't erase them. Nits. Okay. We gotta think here. Trying some fan art for you. Yippee! Well, I'm hyped. I'm hyped now. The zoo is fun to me. Wait, zooms. Wait. Frilly shorts. Yeah, frilly shorts! If you want to take a nice screenshot, hit tab. Wait, deadass? You can do that? Oh, but what if it... I'm kind of scared. I trust you, but I'm also kind of scared. I'm like, what if it just tabs out or something? I mean, either way, I won't show it, but... I'm scared. Click tab. Oh! Okay! Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this. I didn't know I did this. Look, you can... Look at that! All this time, I would just have to, like, collapse everything myself. It was annoying. Let's see. Zoom straight into the feet. Because I need to finish the slippers. That's the last thing I was working on. It's not because I'm weird. Zoo is fun to me. And I'm going tomorrow and I'm excited. Not trying to make people jealous. Sorry, you made me jealous. I want to go to the zoo again. I don't know what you want screenshotted, so I got the whole screen. God, I know it's gonna be at the point where I zoomed into the feed. Don't take a screenshot. That was for something else. It hides the UI. Yeah, yeah. I found art difficult because it's very slow burn before you notice results in your own work. Yes. Yes, yes, that exactly. It takes fucking forever to get good at it. And it's painful. And it'll always be painful to look back at the stuff you were drawing before. Trust me when I say that. It will never get to a point where you're like, yeah, no, I was still doing good. Like, no. No, the fuck you weren't. I mean, you know, maybe you were. Maybe you are one of those, like, skilled kids and everyone's gonna be jealous of you and think, should I quit art? Is it even worth it anymore if I can't be that good? But chances are you probably won't be. And that's okay, because I'm not either. So, if that makes you feel any better, just know that I am also not like that. First time I discovered it, I got so scared. Oh, you're like, oh no, I crashed my program, gotta head out for work, and now everyone have fun. Oh, and Uni, I keep meaning to message you on Discord about that trade we did, but I keep forgetting. I'll get to it at some point in a few days. Ah, okay. Let's see. First time I discovered it, I got so scared. I have advice for being good at the arts. I do it all the time. Lay on the floor and think about life, and you will get an idea, motivation. Next thing you know, wham bam boom bat as a glam, you're Picasso. Yeah, that's pretty much it. No, I gotta go. Okay, be safe. Bye bye. I'm curating my team right now. For what? Overwatch? I don't know why that was the first thing that I thought of. I just thought, what's the thing that you can have a team on? And then I thought, Overwatch. I don't even play Overwatch. Man, one time someone was explaining to me, like, not the lore necessarily, but they were like, look, these are all the power-ups and stuff, and I was like, oh, because I felt bad, you know, like, I couldn't care less, but I was like, well, like, it's only me and them here, and the rest of our friends are out, or like, at, because it was like lunchtime, so they were like, they went out to eat and stuff, and it was just us, and I was like, oh god, I feel awkward if I just, like, don't say anything, or don't respond to them, so I just I just sat through it. I was like, okay, wow, okay, and I didn't really understand it because it's a lot of concepts that I think it's better if you see them to understand them, but that was not the case for us. That was not like something that we could do because we were just at the cafeteria, so it was it was bad. It was bad. We'll do like 14 maybe. Yeah, that's good. Pep, I'd rather die before ever touching Overwatch. Okay, I see you have strong opinions on Overwatch, and that's fine. Pokemon, you know, since we have the bot now. Ah, true, you can have teams on Pokemon. Okay, so far Alex has 2 and Baku only has a Munchlax. You know, the other day I was gonna type in that command to go ahead and start it, and then I didn't. I forgot why. I think it was because, like, it was an ungodly time, and I didn't want to be called out for being on the server at an ungodly time, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to bed. And I did, in fact, go to bed. For 20 minutes. No, I'm joking. I did go to bed. I did. Trust. Trust I went to bed. Could you imagine pep slippers? That'd be cute. They'd be impractical as shit, but they would be cute. And at the end of the day, isn't that all that matters? Oh, wait, okay, genuine question. How many of y'all have cute slippers? And how many of y'all have slippers at all? I used to not be a slippers girly, but that was because we live in a carpeted place. But then we didn't, and I became a slippers girly. And for a while, I thought, like, wow, slides are kind of ugly. Like, I understand sandals, but slides, I don't know, I just never really got behind them. And then very briefly did I understand it. So I came to an understanding, and I was like, okay, I get it now. They're, like, not necessarily the most comfortable, but they're nice and they're easy to slip on. So I get it, but I think the styles are lame. So I got myself some shark slippers. And I don't really wear those anymore as much because they're just kind of annoying. They're a little too big. But having a properly fitted, standard style slides set, or, you know, pair of slides, I get it. I get it. Better to do early because you get EXP just for being active anywhere on the server. Man, I really need to do it. Our place is too hot, so chunk glass all the way. Ah, I felt that. I think I did have a cute plush shoe when I was at a baby though. No, a baby. Okay, I see. I got worn old down slippers that are falling apart. Okay, but like, do you ever look at a pair of cute slippers and you're like, if I could get those, if I could get those. Because, like, let me tell you. I think, like, 2 Christmases ago, I got myself a present because I really, really wanted these cute slippers. So I got, like, 3 sets of them. I had this moose pair. It was very cute. It was, like, this slipper. And it had, like, a little, like a little face or something. It was like this. I don't really remember. And it had little, like antlers. It was the cutest thing. I think it had, like this or something. It was so cute. These broke. These broke. I wore them around so much, they fucking died. And then I'd also gotten, they were these kind of like sandal style shoes. So like open-toed from right here. Right up. Something like that, right? And then they have little like pig ears. And they're so cute. They have like a little blush too. It's the cutest thing ever. I don't know if you can really tell what's going on here. But I love my pig slippers. They're coming apart a little from this inside because this part has like a plush insert. And so some of the stitching is coming off right here. And so the plush insert, it's not fully off, but it's like starting to come apart. So that's not great. But I still love them. They're so cute. And they're really comfy and warm to wear. So I like it. Let's see. I prefer barefooted. I do too. But what I hate is whenever like you get the little crumbs on your feet. And you get that a lot on tile floor. So in a carpeted place, and I know, you know, carpet's not great, but it didn't give you the crumbs on the floor, you know? But tile does. It's very, very, how to say it? Ruthless with like, hey, your floor is fucking dirty, man, you know? So, yeah. We learned to sweep a lot more. Let's see. Never have I ever, but I just think I haven't found the ones. Oh, yeah, that's true. You definitely gotta go searching for it. Like, one day you gotta see a pair so cute that you're like, I need that. I need a pair of slippers that I think are just the cutest thing ever because I want to live like that. Then you find them and you're like, oh my god, how did I ever live without these? Like, literally how? What do you mean I just raw dogged the floor? What do you mean? How does one just not worry about any of that? This is annoying. How would these even... Okay, let's look at the design again. Let's... Yeah, so definitely this. Okay, I get what to do. I understand. I get it now. Yep. Yep. Do 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 do. There we go. Add those. Then let me take that. There we go. What do you mean a raw dog before? Well, just like, you know, I can't visualize it. How about I stop visualizing weird shit? I'm just talking about walking on the floor barefoot. Jeez. Jeez. Y'all like, oh yeah, you know, raw dog just became a word that like I totally comprehend why it's used, but then I say it one more time and y'all like, oh god, Pep, why? It's like, come on, we came to a consensus on this already. Jeez, I'm slurring my words. I can't just say that. Pep, you missed some chats. Oh wait, I just use my toenails at the point to scrape the dust and puff off my feet. Ugh. More of a boots guy anyways. So you, wait, okay. Do you wear socks in your boots? This is important. Maybe I'll get the Lightning McQueen slippers again one day. Okay, those I get. Those are cool. Lazy, walks his dogs, but also his dogs. Oh my god, I walk around my dogs in the wind. I've heard of be barefooted, never have. Okay, okay. That's all. Me, yes. Me, yes, what? Wait, I don't mean you. Okay, okay, I see now. Okay, good. Good. Because, yeah. Dog's out. He's the ones from those TikToks where it's like, I got my scary dog privilege. The scary dog. And it's them with like their foot in a dog harness. God. I don't want blisters, so no, I wear socks. Socks. Okay, good. Yeah. Because I know some people that don't. And it's scary. Because it's like, but then like, if your feet sweat and then, it's gross. It's so gross. And yeah, it's not great. Those conversations never go well because I'm just like, what is wrong with you? What is actually wrong with you right now? Don't talk to me or me ever again. Ip, ip, ip. Ip. Let's hope I can do this. Good. Could you imagine how cute these would be? They would be impractical as fuck. Especially with the arms on it. But I think this would be cute. Yep. How long is this? What if I just... I mean, there's no reason that I can't. Do 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 do. Bam bam bam. Here we go. I'm being a little lazy, but I don't care. Let's see. Torn, worn out socks. How does one wear boots with no socks? That's what I would say. Pep, how tall are you again? I'm 7'5". I understand those slip-ons, but no, I cannot handle not wearing socks. Exactly. Having that rubber rub on flesh is not a good feeling, so I don't know. Or the threaded shoes, barefooted. Ugh, yeah. I can imagine all that sweat and stink on the show itself. No, I can't. How can they not wear socks? Welcome in, Junior. How are you doing? Every day's going well. If not, it's better. I have a question for you. Do you wear socks when you wear boots? Why or why not? Oh, man. Also, happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, hope it gets better. Oh, man. But yeah, definitely. I think for boots, especially, you have to wear socks. Like, I could kind of understand. Oh my god, I had a pair of Sperry's at one point, right? A side note, I hate the style of Sperry's. Because, like, here's the thing. My preferred shoe type, right, is the type where it's like, okay, foot, right? And then it has, like, this. Then it goes over here. And usually it's like that. Then it has the sole, right? This is my preferred shoe type, right? I like the Converse high tops because it covers more of that. And listen, it's not like a matter of, oh, my ankle's showing, oh no. Like, I don't care. But I like total coverage of the foot, right? So I'm okay with like the athletic slip-ons that kind of adhere a little more to your foot, that are like this. I like things like that. And I'm also okay with the low top Converse options, where it's like they have a little bit of ankle and then they do like this kind of thing before coming in like that. You know, I'm okay with all these, right? But what I hate is whenever it has like this type of shit. Like, it has a bit of your foot out and it's supposed to be like fancy or some shit like that, and it comes out like this. And the reason why I hate these especially, because there's also a reason aside from the style itself. I don't like the style, but the reason that I hate this is because it, like, the type of socks you wear affects how it looks, and that pisses me off because that's an extra step, an extra decision that you have to make every day. Because normally the average thing you're supposed to wear is the no-show socks, right? So these are a pair of dogs, right? And so you gotta wear like these fucking socks that slip off if you don't get the good kind, right? Let me zoom in a little for y'all. There we go. Hurts like heck. That's the one I mean. I'm gonna get me a team of 7. I'll be done. Probably be down the line. Whole team. Something Pokemon. Okay, have fun. Let's see. But yeah. This one, I don't like it. Because if you wear the regular crew socks, it looks kind of dumb. If you wear the, like, you know, fucking ankle socks, it looks very dumb. If you wear, I mean, and, like, technically it does depend on the outfit, but the point still stands. It's so much more of like a decision point to where, like, you can't just half-ass it. You have to like if you do these ones that are kind of like low rise or whatever, it's dumb and it looks annoying, and it's just, it pisses me off because the amount of times that I have a pair like this actually that I was gifted. I gave them away recently because my brother likes them, but I don't. And so, like, I appreciated the gift and I wore them anyways, but I would always wear them with, like, pants that would cover everything because I didn't like the fact that it would show this. Because, you know what it reminds me of? Y'all remember Mulan? The shoes that they had on? That's what it reminds me of, and I always thought the shoes looked dumb. So I would wear them, and, like, the thing is, not on me, right? Like, just on the rack or whatever. They looked fine. But then whenever I would wear them, I was like, oh god, these look so dumb. So, I don't know, mixed opinions there. Glad we could steer Pep into talking all things foot. We're talking about shoes, it's different, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. That's the kind of shoe with a round opening that shows the top of your foot and they give you short socks, like just horrible either way. Exactly. And then, God, those fucking short socks, they fucking run down your feet if you don't get the good kind, and it's annoying. And then they're like, oh, well, you could just use the double-sided tape. Who the fuck wants to do that? Who the fuck wants to take that long putting on a pair of shoes? Anyways, I like slip-on shoes a lot. And also, once I tie my shoes, I usually don't tie them for at minimum, another week. So yeah, I have some pair of shoes that, like, after I tied them, they have not been untied in like 4 years. But those are the good kinds. Those are my favorites. That's how you know I like them, because they haven't been untied again. Oh man, good times. What the hell is this? Okay, we'll do this. Then we'll do that. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Do. There we go. Put this back in. There we go. Let's see. One of the most OP moves in the Fighting Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is Foot Drive from Dr. Doom. Just to keep it foot related. Oh, thank you. Thank you for staying on topic. How great of you. My god. There's a saying where I'm from, al que no le gusta el caldo, le dan 3 tazas. He who doesn't like the soup is given 3 more cups of it. Ah, yeah. Dave gave you the good stuff. Oh my god. Alex has a Larvitar and a Vulpix so far as his team, FYI. Isn't Larvitar that thing that kind of looks like a dinosaur? It's like, god, okay. It's gonna be bad, but it's like like this or something, and it has like a body shape roughly this. Not Charmander. Charmander is different, mind you, but it has like a little bit of belly, and it's not Totodile either, but it has kind of like, actually I don't think it even has fingers. It just has like this or something, and then it has like these, god, I think it has like this kind of like triangle-ish eye. That's like kind of like, I have an aggressive thing. And then it has like these stubby feet, I think. Is this what Larvitar looks like? I think it also has some type of like body coloration too, but I don't know it. I think it has like a belly separation thingy. This is what Larvitar looks like, right? Yes, correct. Let's go. Heck is that? It's a Larvitar, baby. Grandma said that to Theo, my mom. Wait, to Theo, my mom, when my mom yelled she wouldn't marry a fisherman, then under a week she met my dad, who's a handsome fisherman. Oh my god. It really do be like that though. You can never say like, I don't like this thing, because that thing comes to find you in a way, and you're just like, oh no. I just realized I got by that. Years ago I was like, I'm never gonna become a content creator. That's just silly. And I could never do that. So I won't do that, because it's ludicrous, honestly. And now I'm here, and it's like, oh god, I shouldn't have said shit. Oh man, want to change? I use hair a bit. Oh, do it. Haircut time. Unironically, all of us so far have has 2 decent, strong Pokemon with a strong moveset. Oh, so you said that? Well, hello. Yeah, I shouldn't have said shit. I should have just been like, maybe it's a possible career prospect, but it's probably for the best. I don't know. I have very mixed feelings on like a lot of decisions that I make. Because not only is it a decision I make, but also, I mean, no decision is easy technically, but I feel this one's kind of like hard and annoying. Well done, Pep. I know. There's another Dino Pokemon that I think that I could think of, and you got the right one. Yippee! Yeah, the other one's the like headbutting one, right? The one with like he has like a dome on his head. He has like this, and then he has like a mouth opening, and I think he has like sharp teeth. He's kind of like a more velociraptor looking kind of stance, like hands that go like this or something, and he like, I think he headsbutt to you. That's what I always thought, because he had like a bald head, and I think that's how they fight or whatever. I'm assuming. But yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. I think it's blue. and that's all I know. Let's see. No hair change. There was a point in time where she had highlights. Huh. Now Lazy might end up playing Overwatch. Oh my god, it's gonna happen. In like a year's time, he's gonna be a pro Overwatch player. Let's see, so I'm gonna give her pink strands of hair. Cute! Like, you're extensively messing with- It's because I need to finish drawing the freaking slippers, but I keep procrastinating because I'm like, oh, I don't really want to do this, so I just like, don't do it, and in turn it makes me have to do it for longer. Dang it. What I'm learning is don't avoid anything because that'll make it stick around for longer. Let's see. Welcome in, Lorelia. Happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, it gets better. As long as it's not Magmar with its booty cheek head. Magmar. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the way the mouth shape was that always like kind of off-put me. I always thought it was like the ugliest Pokemon. And that's coming from someone who does not like, I think it's Kabutops. I don't like that Pokemon. Dang it! No reason other than it's just aesthetic. The consequence of your own actions, literally. Oh man. Way less accurate, but what you're yapping is correct. Exactly. Thank you. I was like close. He was at least, he was either red or blue, but I'm pretty sure he was blue, right? Assuming we're talking about the headbutting dinosaur. Maybe I just thought it because I saw an episode of Dinosaur Train semi-recently. Or not recently, but what I mean is like around the same time period that I saw that Pokemon animated. So maybe? Maybe? Somewhat? A little bit? Mainly blue. Blue and red. Okay, see? But mainly blue. See? See? Pep got a little bit of memory. Just a little bit. Speaking of memory, I need to go through my Google Drive storage and like clear a lot of shit out of it because Google is yelling at me. They're like, hey, would you like to pay like $2 to upgrade your storage? And I'm like, of course not. What do you think I am? Made of money? It's actually kind of funny. Because it's like, in theory, actually, I think it's like $10. But it's just like, no. No. I don't need to. But what I do need to do is get that fucking external hard drive. Because I have a lot of like files that I should back up. But I don't have backed up. So yeah, it would not be great if shit were to happen. But let me knock on wood. Because I can't afford shit happening right now. Oh no, I'm down. Everyone get down. Let's see. Oh, we're connected back. Make Alex pay for it easy. Oh no. Nah, I can't. I can't. As someone who takes pride in being able to pay for their own stuff when they can. And who gets a little bit ashamed or like, oh man, I feel like I gotta work harder now because someone gave me stuff. Like, it's not great for me to rely on stuff like that. Only in the final event, Evo, it gets like 40% red. Oh. I'm furious with Windows. They don't suggest you upgrade. They tell you need to or your life's in danger. Yeah, it's like, if you don't, we will send someone to assassinate you. I don't remember the name of it, but its root's name comes from Salamander, like Charizard, I believe. Oh, Charizard comes from Salamander? I did not know that. That makes sense, though. I drank some cold water. It's so good. It's bad for my throat, but it's so good. I've been trying to slowly heal. My voice got fucked. It was bad. I mean, not like... Nah, it's fine. I don't know how to say that. But it was like very scratchy and it was not great. It was not King Chan out for such a long time. It wasn't that long, but it's just, you know me. I like talking, and so not being able to talk for a while. I think literally yesterday I only talked for like 2 hours collectively throughout the entire day. So, yeah. It was not great for me. I mean, I was thinking a lot, so it's not like there was total silence anyways, but still. The spacing is uneven. No, it could be better. Ah, nuts. I'm pursuing betterness. Dang it. Wait, what if I just rotate the canvas to make my life easier? Revolutionary. Ah, so a little bit of a funnic anecdote. Funnic? funny anecdote here. There it goes. I like watching a lot of historical dramas, I've come to realize. But the thing about, especially more recent historic dramas, they cover a lot more of the, or like very often at least, because they have mature themes. It's a lot more of like the, you know, the doing it, the procreating. They do a lot of procreating. And I'm still not that comfy watching scenes of procreation. So they do it and it gets awkward. And the thing is, I like watching it on the TV in the living room because then I can like lay down on the couch. But I can't watch those shows there. So, and the funniest part, I think, is I don't have a TV in my room. Or technically I do, but I don't have a place for it yet. I was supposed to get it mounted 2 years ago. I did not. So it's just been sitting there. And so if I do want to watch it on my TV, I have to set up this device to hook up to my TV, plus plug in the TV and watch it on the floor, which is not comfortable. So I have to watch it in my dad's room, because usually like my dad's not even in his room, so I just like, you know, sit down and I'm on Netflix there and I'm watching it. But like, I feel awkward on those scenes. And so my only other option is finding it online, which is fine, but then I have to sit at like my working chair. And it's just like, ugh. And so I'm always working whenever I'm watching the shows now because I'm used to it, and I'm just kind of like get bored if I don't. So, I mean, either way, I'm always working on something where, like, wherever I'm working. What? Either way, I'm always working wherever I watch the TV shows, because even whenever I was watching in the living room, I was like drawing. And when I watched it in my dad's room, I was like packaging stuff. So it's not like I wasn't working on stuff, you know, like, oh, you know, I'm relaxing, because I can't relax. And that's also a side effect of doing something that I'm gonna say you're passionate about, but more accurately, you're hyper-focused on. You just, like, dedicate a lot of time to it because you like it, because you enjoy it. But because of that, you just lose your free time. Like, that's it. Every night that I'm going to bed, I'm, like, thinking, I'm like, oh, wait, here's a solution for this, or, I should Google this to figure out more information for this, because this is something that I need in the future. And, oh, wait, I need to make a decision about this, and I need to contact this person. And it's just like, oh, God. It's almost insufferable. But it's just sufferable enough that you're just like, okay. Okay, I will do that tomorrow. Maybe, if I remember. Or if it bugs me enough that I make a mental note, or, like, make a note to myself. You know, technically, there's supposed to be this, what's it called? Recollection strategy that I've heard about. Where when you're on the bed and you remember something, you're like, oh, I need to do this tomorrow morning. You throw a pillow to, like, your door or wherever that you're gonna see it tomorrow in the morning, and then whenever you see it, you're gonna be like, why was that there? Why is that there? And then you remember, oh yeah, I threw it there to remember this. I haven't been doing that though, because I don't want to throw my pillows. I'm always thinking, my brain can't shut off. But it does mean I almost always now, I almost always know what to do with the stories I'm crafting. Get huge expensive $500 chair that can recline all the way back. Here's my issue with reclining chairs, especially reclining office chairs. I'm not, like, I don't have the strength to fully recline them back. Like, they're, what's it called? They're like push. Their resisting force is more than the force that I can output to lay back comfortably. So here's the thing. All right, let me illustrate this for you. So regular person, regular person in the demonstration chair, right? They're like, look at how easy it is to lean back, right? And then they lean back like a 45, no, this is probably like a 30 degree. This is not 30 degrees. If this is 90, this is 45. So yeah, it's like negative 30? I don't know. Anyways, point being, they recline to this angle, and they're like, look at how easy it is. Right? And assuming the chair is like straight at a normal sitting position, I can only get it to about right here before getting tired. And this is like with me pushing, and I'm like kicking my legs out, exerting the most force that I can, because I can't get it back far enough And it's not even worth it at that point, you know? Because I'm not relaxed at all. I'm actually exerting quite a bit of force just to get it to lean this much back. I've never fully gotten it flat, and I'm kind of scared to, like, because my next thought would be, like, flip over on it, and then, like, really push it down, get your arms in there, you know, shove it down. There we go. Now it's fucking flat. Yeah, take that, you damn chair. But I'm scared that it would, like, flip over, which would not be great. But yeah. No, that's why it's 500, because it has a second lever, I believe, that you flick and it just falls all the way down. Want to go down, want to go up. But then what if you want to be, like, midway, you know? It would be annoying to, like, lean all the way back. I don't know. Chairs are hard. Chairs are hard to, like... I don't know. I don't like chairs. You know what's fun, though? Sometimes we get really annoyed with our chair. And I mean me and Dave, or me and my siblings or whatever. Depending on who's over at the time. And we will just, like, move the chair into the closet. Like, my little office chair, we'll move it to the closet. And then we will instead replace it with my big beanbag. So there's just, like, a big beanbag. Now, admittedly, it's not the greatest level for the desk, because the desk is here and the computer is here, and with the office chair I'm usually like right here, you know, this is me. But with the beanbag is like right here, so me sitting, it's like this, and so it's more of like a this kind of situation. This, or I get like my legs get tired. And so I tend to sit a little more like this, or like, was it crisscross applesauce kind of style? And it's just, it's not necessarily the greatest poses. The great thing is that I have a, what's it called, Bluetooth keyboard, so sometimes I just like do this. But the problem arises whenever I have to use the mouse, in which I have to, you know, reach my hand out, and it's annoying. Thought that was an off face for a minute ago. Oh my god. Wait, it keeps disconnecting. Are we okay? Are we in fact King Chana? Or are we King Chanat? It was a funny joke. I don't care what y'all say. It was funny to me. We're okay. Okay, good. Yippee! What's disconnecting? I don't know. For a second it said like chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect to you. Said, what is it? Successfully connected. And then it says it again. Chat disconnected. Please wait. Chat connected. So yeah. Does it say connection well? It just says it in OBS. Let me check what this stream software says. Stream software says, survey says, you're gay. No, I'm joking. It says excellent connection. I don't know. It just, I guess it does that sometimes. It's just what it is. Nothing happened on my end. Huh. It's just lying to me. Can you believe this? Yellow notice in OBS, yeah. No, I actually have green in OBS. I have green everywhere. Everything's telling me it's okay. Except for the chat log, which is weird. Because usually the chat log is the right thing. Happens to me, but people don't protest. Huh. It's just lying to me. That's it. It's just lying to me. Okay, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and draw the eyeballs, which are just gonna be these cute little like chat log. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not technically the chat log, but it's the chat, what's it called? The chat doc inside of OBS connected through the Streamlabs plugin. Words have come to me. How nice. It's saying dead chat. And the chat has been killed. Report the body? Question mark. Oh man. This be good? Sorry. I've been so used to being by myself now. That's not true, actually. It's just when I'm by myself, I do still make noises and stuff. And I talk to myself, but it's intermittently, so sometimes I'm just like, it's a noise time, it's a noise time. And I'm just like jamming out to whatever. And it's like, oh no, wait, ow. I probably shouldn't do that when other people are looking. Oh, Pep, you thought so hard. Either you frog blinked. Oh god, report. Take shovel. Nah. Oh my god. Did I actually? I don't know. Here's the thing about the frog blink. I don't know if that's a thing that I actually do, or if it's just tracking being funky. Because I don't talk to people face to face enough. Or the ones that I do, I'm not in that like kind of, you know, confidentiality to be like, hey, do I frog blink in real life? Oh man. Every now and then when I laugh out loud. Every now and then I laugh out loud when I'm alone. Wait, but is it because something's funny or just to make noise? Because that's important. That's important. Your face is funky. No, your face is funky. Oh man. Ah, fuck, I just realized everything that I have to do. Ah, so annoying. Cause I remember. You remember that time? I remember. Do you remember? You guys remember? Funky fresh. Funky fresh. I don't understand how like... Is that a hyperbole? Does that count? Also, does anyone remember the first time that they read the word hyperbole and they were like hyperbole? Because I do. But like funky is usually associated with smelling bad, and fresh is usually associated with smelling good. So funky fresh, is that a hyperbole? Because like jumbo shrimp. Same thing, right? I'm thinking too hard for an Art Wednesday. Let me let me focus on this instead. That looks about right. I thought funky was associated with disco. Well, I mean it is, but it also is associated with like, ugh, you smell funky, or it smells funky in here. You know, it's like, ugh. It's a musty almost smell, you know? Should it be a triangle nose or a heart nose? What do y'all think? Or triangle? What do y'all think is better? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the heart nose. Heart, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It gives it a little bit of more fun. It's just fun. It started a while ago, and I don't know why I remember something I saw or whatever, didn't laugh at the moment, or just didn't find it funny, then like 2 days later just laughing out loud for no reason. Delayed reaction, I guess. Lag. You got that crazy lag, man. Oh man. But I felt that though, I felt that. But I don't think I've ever had that happen to me, but what has happened is I remember something that someone else said and then I laugh. Or like, like, sorry, I'm trying to like, like not fucking laugh while saying it, but the stupid like, the waffle one. It's the waffle one. I was trying to think of a more clever one because I'm like, oh, that one's so lame, Pep, you know. The other one that I also find funny that I was gonna say too is like, I got diagnosed with the what is it? I got diagnosed or something like that. Like it's a guy trying to say like I got diagnosed with COVID or I got the bovid or something like that. But he just keeps like fucking up and restarting. That one's also funny, but it's so awful one that does it for me. Sometimes I just remember it and I'm like, hey. Oh, more like lagged. Got the first chat disconnect log. Oh my god. And your chat isn't moving, so it probably disconnected. Oh, there it goes. Oh, is it not moving up there? I got bested positive for bovid. Yeah, like that one. Like there was one my friend sent me whenever like she actually got tested. She did get diagnosed with it. Like she had it at the time and it was fine. She ended up fine. But she was like, I got the COVID. I got diagnosed with the the COVID-19. Makes sense then if it's not in OBS. Yeah, I don't know. The connection stuff is weird. I half understand how it works, and so that makes like a very like whenever stuff goes wrong with it, I'm like, please work. Please work. It's the equivalent of whenever the N64 wouldn't read the game. You gotta blow on the cartridge, even though they tell you not to. You just kind of like, or whenever the VCR doesn't work and you like hit it semi-gently, depending on how annoyed you were, how many times you've already previously hit it, you know? Just like hit it a little bit and then it'll just start working. The good old days. Man, that looks crazy as hell. Anyways, we don't know how we work, much less OBS. Exactly. That's the secret to streaming, if you ever wonder. If anyone's ever watching this in the near distant future, because that makes sense. If you're ever like, oh, but how do you know how to work everything? And oh man, there's just probably knowledge that I'll never get. I wish someone could just like sit and teach me. Just just do it, and you'll kind of figure stuff out along the way, and no one will be none the wiser that you didn't know it until you be like, hey guys, check out this thing that I learned, and everybody was like, oh, that's so obvious, so everyone knows that, and you're like, well, I didn't. But yeah. I focused on not hiccuping midway through that sentence, so it came out kind of weird. Because I was like, oh, come on, you got this, don't hiccup. It's gonna be okay. Just focus. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't hiccup. I don't know, I just think hiccuping is annoying. Not necessarily if someone else does it and be like, oh, that's so cringe, why would you hiccup? It's just kind of like, I don't want to hiccup right now because I don't feel like I need to hiccup right now. But it just, you know, comes and goes as it pleases, and I don't like that. Nor do I appreciate it. I like a similar one. I like a similar one. I think it's the same guy. I don't know, but it's this orange. It's oh my god, yes, the Gynaminosaurus. Gigantosaurus. Geminiminosaurus. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh my god. God. That one's so good. It's just, I don't know, I like it whenever they mess up the words. Like, have y'all seen that other one too? Where it's a guy, and he's like, I'm over here with my homie. And he just like makes a bunch of weird sounding rhymes or whatever, and it's about like it'll be like an animal, right? Like, oh, I'm here with my dog, but he's like, oh, here with my homie, and blah, 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 blah. And like, I don't know, he just says like a bunch of stuff that rhymes somewhat, and he also uses a lot of onomatopoeia, and he does it in a particular cadence that I find amusing. And I'm breaking it down so it sounds a little more nerdy than it's supposed to be, but it's just funny. It's funny sounding, and that's the simplest way to put it. But yeah, I like it. If I find one of his TikToks or like YouTube shorts, I'll share it or something, probably on livestream related, I don't know. But I can't think of any right now, because like, it's not really a thing of understanding what he's saying. It's more so just like, haha, he said a funny thing, or he said it kind of funny, you know? There was also that like brief genre of TikTok where they would go and they would mispronounce like stores or words or products and stuff. It'd be like, I'm at the, what is it? I think there was one of Party City. There's also like the subgenre of that where it's like, oh, you know, the lights of the signs are going out, so I'm at the Party City, you know, stuff like that. I'm back, welcome back. Oh man. But there's also that one. That one's also kind of funny, but I think the other one of them mispronouncing stuff is funnier. Not by a lot, but just by a bit. But they're like similar funny categories or funny genres is what I'm gonna say. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah, it looks about right. Let's see. Had to drive my brother home from work. Oh, was it fun? Did y'all see anything cool along the way? I'm not really expecting any type of like answer there. I don't know. But it would be cool if you were like, oh yeah, there were some cows. Or, yeah, actually there were people riding horses, you know, because that's I think the peak of all things you can see on a drive, personally. Ugh. If oranges are orange, then why aren't apples called reds? Oh my god, I can't take it. Having a burger with no honey mustard, having a burger with no honey mustard, live into. I don't know. I don't know that one. You're gonna have to share that one to me. Oh man. Wait, hold on, I gotta stretch. Ugh, my neck is killing me. Wait, hold on. Gotta actually stretch. Not with that attitude! There are no cows or horses here. I'm sure if you squint your eyes, you'll see the cow from the sea or the horse of the swamp. Oh man. Crap. Man. Note to self, go to bed on time. It does affect how you wake up. Zombie deer, clearly. Alex encountered. Yeah, you know, like what about a Mothman sighting? You couldn't have been like, I met up with my friend Mothman, you know, something. Howdy y'all, I'm Mila Man. Welcome in, Mila Man. How are you doing? Everybody's going well. Everybody's better. Happy Wednesday. I keep wanting to say Tuesday. Strange. Howdy. Let's see. Wow, Automod deleted my message. It shows up on the screen though. Ah, shit, you mean I gotta zoom in to see it? Oh, was it ass? Is that the one that deleted it? I can't see, it's too far already. Dang it. Good, how are you? I'm doing okay. You know, living la vida loca. Ha 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 ha. I was sick like 2 days ago and I'm still kind of recovering. My throat's kind of but I'm doing okay and I'm drawing. So, you know, today is an okay day. What was I supposed to do here? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to make little paws. Should we only have 2 paws in the front or 2 paws on the back too? Because I'm kind of liking the idea of just 2 paws on the front. Because that'd make it like a little more practical, you know what I mean? That, and then also, I feel like with the tail in the back, which firstly I could draw a little better, it just doesn't need any more back accessories, you know what I mean? Or is my, you know, delightful opinion unwarranted? Let's see. About 4 to 6 hours, perfect. Wait, when I sleep more than 7 hours, it's hard for me to get up. I'm sleepy, I can't do shit. I felt that if you get too much sleep, it's hard to get up. But if you get not enough sleep, it's still hard to get up. But if you get like this like perfect sweet spot amount of sleep, you wake up like actually refreshed. It's weird. A drawing pep, that means it's a Wednesday. True, true. I guess it deleted the I live part. Mostly got rid of all of it. I'm sorry about that. That's good. Thank you. Someone said like, oh, that's good. You're getting better. No one else. Everybody's just like, haha. Oh well. Bozo. Gotta put those paws on the front. Simulate them. Oh my god, the front. Wait, what are you drawing? I'm drawing a little slipper on, a piece of art that says nothing about me as a person. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. And with that, we do the zoom, and there we go, and like, it's just a regular piece of art. That's it. What, did you think I was lying? Because I try not to lie. Explain it, Pep. I did. It's a piece of art that says nothing about who I am as a person. Being art for a body pillow. Oh, it's wonderful, right? Isn't it wonderful? Look at how silly the face is. She's just like finger gunning. You know, what could possibly be bad about this, you know? So yeah, not doing anything weird, okay? It's like nothing about who funded it. Okay, all right. There's a set to this art piece that was funded via a fundraiser that we did as an event for this channel. What, like 4 weeks ago now? Oof, time is chugging along. Which says a lot about the community that was willing to pour money into that funding. And with that, I'll show you the sketch for that side. Okay? Okay, now that we have that settled, we can go back to regular art. Okay? Okay. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Oh man. Automod hitting me today, goddamn. Now if we flip the pillow, I think Alex will spend $250 in the regular. Do you know what a Spartan is? What type? Because like I know the soldier And I know there's like a city, country, state, something long ago that was Sparta, and I think they went against the Greeks. And I think they may have been Roman, or I don't know, Sparta, Roman, and Greece all kind of like muddled together for me. So I don't really know. That's it. That's all I know. That's kind of it. And I know they were known for, I think, the red mohawk helmets. But that may just be the media that I've seen. So yeah, I spent nothing. It was all Alex. 314 all on him. Damn, Pep. Out here knowing multiple things. Wash my hands of this. Eggs, I will literally fight you. Oh, man. It's funny, I have it written down somewhere. I was breaking down the numbers and I'm like, oh, man. Look at the top sponsors. Let's see. There are 2 Spartans, a Halo Spartan and a Sparta Spartan. What's the difference? I mean, like, I'm assuming one has a Halo and one has a Sparta, which I'm gonna go on a limb here. And I feel like I've heard this before, that Sparta is also a type of weapon. But that may be very wrong, so I'm not gonna stick with those guns. I'm not gonna die on that hill. But yeah, Spartans from Halo. Ah! Okay, I misunderstood. Okay, that's fair. Halo is fictional. Yes, I do know Halo, the game. There's what, because Halo is a series of games, technically, I think. And one of the games is called Halo Infinite, I think. Or it's a mode, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the games. Kind of like Call of Duty, which is a series of games. With games in the series such as Call of Duty Black Ops. Pretty sure I'm correct. Pretty sure. Halo from the game. Yeah, yeah! Loading. The internet could not handle me being even somewhat informationally correct. They were like, oh, we got a nerfer. Oh no. Millions of people are gonna understand that Pep actually has a little bit of brain power. It's too much for the world to comprehend right now. Oh man. Wait, not that one. This one. There we go. So then, what are the Spartans in Halo? What's up with that? Sad moment when Halo has sung in solos compared to Call of Duty. No, it's just they're similar in terms of... Well, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. It's just, they're somewhat similar franchises in my head, just because... See, okay, here's the thing. You look at one person, right, and you're like... FPS, and they're like, oh, well, there's different genres, you know, there's like the team combat, and then there's stuff with like battle royale, and then there's like subgenres in the battle royale categories, and then there's more based on that, based on what features they have. And then, you know, you got the ones with like different abilities, and you know, how, like, if they have a story mode and stuff like that, and it breaks down and it breaks down further and it breaks down further and it breaks down further based on other aspects. That's one person's view, and I'm not one person. I'm Paprika. So FPS, Halo, fucking Call of Duty, fucking, what's that one? Overwatch. Yeah, there we go. CSGO, which is a part of the CS franchise? Question mark? There's other ones too. I can think of one more. Let's do it. One more. Fuck. There's another one that's like this one. Ah, Apex. And that's it. That's all I know. I know that I know more, but as of right now, I don't know what those are. So yeah. Let's see. Pep knows about CS. Counter-Strike. Yeah! Yeah! The key is I listen to a lot of different people, so I learn a lot of the stuff that they know. Oh god, the face. Oh man. Eggs, you ever notice how Pep doesn't have a nose? I do have a nose! Look, I have a nose. Oh god. But look, right there. You see that? You see that point right there? That's a nose. Anyways, I'm smelling the load of shit you're talking. Armed elite forces. It's like an atom big, but Pep has one. I checked myself. You're a Muppet. I'm not a Muppet. It is a lie. What do you mean it's a lie? What are you gonna draw tomorrow? Tomorrow, I don't draw. Tomorrow, I don't stream either. I'm not streaming again until Friday, I think. I'm trying to take it a little bit slow. I'm so excited. There's like something that I'm about to finish. It's like, let's fucking go. Like, I'm about to finish like 2 things, but I'm happy that I'm finishing stuff because it took way too fucking long because of a bunch of other stuff. It wasn't even because it was hard. It was just because I had to juggle everything else. Oh, man. No stream tomorrow. Friday is Friday should be. Don't tell me. I know this. I did my own schedule. I can tell you. Friday is building. It's gonna be a hand cam. Yep, I'm gonna be building the coffee shop thing that I kind of forgot I had and has been sitting. Oh shit, what do you mean coffee shop? It's like a little like building, not necessarily Lego because it has like wood pieces and stuff, but we did a little bit of it like I think months ago now, and I forgot that I had it and I need to finish it because there's a couple other Lego stuff that I need to build, and I'm like, I don't like, you know, having one thing 20% done and another thing 70%. Like, that's too many projects for me. So we're gonna finish that one as best as we can, you know. Lincoln Logs! Oh my gosh. Let's see. Gotta go, y'all, and y'all all, and... Wait, what? Got to go, y'all, all of y'all. Have a wonderful night and get sleep. Thank you, Mila. You too. Have a good night. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, or at least friends best judgment. Bye-bye! Oh, man. I cannot read that. That wasn't anybody's fault. That was especially not Mila's fault. That was my fault. I just can't read. Whew, it gets bad sometimes and embarrassing. What is this? What is this? What did I draw there? It kind of looks like a bug, but I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's supposed to be. This is weird. There we go. Okay, we have a little... Oh. Those done. Now we need to erase the lines in it. Oh. Too far. Too far. Shit. Let's see. Pep, not apt to the southern slang of y'all. No, I am apt to it. It's just for some reason my brain kept putting and in there. And it was not in there, so it would throw me off because it's like, wait, what do you mean and? And it's like, well, it says and right there. And it in fact did not say and right there. So yeah. Because I use y'all a lot. I think you all is kind of weird. Because it doesn't sound right. It's faster to say y'all. Like, hey y'all, what do you want to eat? As opposed to like, hey, you all, or hey, you guys, what do you want to eat? Also, it's easier to say ya, and I say gotcha a lot because it sounds better than haha, I got you. You just be like, I gotcha. And also, I feel it sounds just tiniest bit cooler. Like, I gotcha, I know what you mean. You know, it's funner than like, I got you, I understand the meaning of what you were saying, you know? And of course, the ones Pep named already. Wait, what? Insurgency, Sandstorm, Ready or Not. Darude Sandstorm! No, I'm sorry. Zero Hero, Medal of Honor, Ultra Kill, Dusk and Doom are what I can name off the top of my head. I know I've heard of Medal of Honor from Wreck-It Ralph. No, I'm joking. But I think that one was supposed to be a pick at it. I'm not sure. I've heard of Ultra Kill, definitely. And that's about it. Does Doom? Doom counts as an FPS, technically, right? Because it is a first-person shooter. It's not necessarily multiplayer or like... What's that word for it? Massive. It's not an MMORPG. But it is an FPS. It's the first. Yeah, see? That's why it was coming to my head. See, I got a little bit of knowledge in here. It rattles around occasionally. The first ever Pet Please. What do you mean Pet Please? I got it. Hey everyone, what you want to eat is an example. Sans. Y'all. So you mean he would say like Okay. Okay, anyways. God, that was so lame. Oh man. Okay. Okay, focus. All games after it for a while were called Doom clones. Ah. I don't think I've heard that term before, but it does make sense. I mean, you know, whenever a game pioneers like a new way of doing something, a lot of times they do copy it, but I don't think that's the worst thing ever. I mean, you know, it can be for a while because there comes a point where it's like, okay, that's enough. Can everybody stop making this game, you know? But where the fuck is it? Hold on. I don't know where this is. Is it above? Oh, it is above. Okay. That was weird. was like, where the hell is the bottom thing? What was I saying? I don't know. I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, nuts. Doom clones. Oh yeah, gets past the point where you're like, I don't need this game anymore. I played this game a lot. But sometimes it's just fun. Like, actually no, I'm not gonna make that comparison because there was like a whole big deal about it and I'm like, it's fine. They're both fun. They're both different in their own way. All games after a while were called Doom clones. Eggs. Doom wasn't the first though. Doom was like early 90s. We don't talk about Wolfenstein. Like Duke Nukem, Blood, and that samurai one. Ah, yes, that one samurai one. That one was my favorite. I loved that game growing up as a kid. Man, it was just hard to find it in stores, you know, because you're like, I want that samurai game, and they're like, oh, do you mean this other samurai game? And it's like, no, I literally said that samurai game, like that one specifically samurai game, and they're like, oh, you mean this one? It's like, no, I said that one. Yeah, but arcade, so elbow, so I know it's not the first, but Battlezone came out in 1980. That predated Boom. That predated both Doom and Wolfenstein. Yeah, but arcade's so elbozo. I mean, it still counts technically. Arcade games were like, I think the precedent of everything. They're the ancestors. Now pour the tea to appease your ancestors. This one, okay. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Oh yeah, there was a point that I was talking about earlier. I was watching a lot, or I started watching a lot more historical dramas too on TV. Beginning just the slightest bit into TV shows because I need like something that's not a podcast that'll make me want to work on stuff. So I started looking at that, but it gets embarrassing watching them, and I just kind of wish they didn't have that many sex scenes because it gets annoying. Like, I personally don't mind it when I'm watching alone because I just usually I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm just working on stuff. But it's still like, oh god, they're doing it again. Come on, fucking move on already. Oh man, we gotta pay respects to the real OG. Pong. Oh, Pong, best game ever. One of my favorite game series changes genre every game. What game is it? It's a trilogy and I think it's finally over, sorta. Pep, out here watching some sus stuff. I'm really not. I'm like, okay, listen. I watched, like, I think the one that started this kind of delve into that. Because I used to read a bunch of historical mangas. And they're fun, and I like them. I have no complaints. Mainly because I was reading a lot of BL. So, it's a different thing when you go into it, like, I'm gonna watch this thing for this thing. And, you know, it's different. But, I saw, like, clips for Blue-Eyed Samurai, and I was like, I wanna watch that! I wanna watch that! And there's a lot of talk about the red light district, and, you know, the role of women and stuff, and when it comes to women in historical fantasy, or historical anything, there's always like, oh, look at her bosom. And so, yeah, there's a lot of scenes. It was awkward. But it's fine, because I watched it alone. Oh, and before that, actually, this was less historical and more so just like TV series. I watched Why Women Kill. That one was fun. I enjoyed it. I showed it to my mom the first season, and she enjoyed it too, so that was fun. That one I don't think had that many scenes, but there were a lot of kissing scenes. I feel like the kissing scenes are also just as awkward. And listen, I'm not like, oh, you know, oh no, she's showing her ankles, and she's kissing out of wedlock. Oh no, you know, so like, it's not necessarily that. It's more so, like, I don't know, the sounds is just awkward, especially whenever they don't, like, crescendo music over it, you know? If they crescendo music over it, I don't mind, because it's like, I'm not listening to it, but if it's just the breathing and the wet sounds, it's like, anyways. Hi, answer. Got auto-deleted. Not the ankle. Yeah, the ankle. I like raw history, not historical drama, cause they ass. I think they're kind of fun. Like some of the little things that they do is like, oh, that's crazy, or oh my god, what's gonna happen, you know? Lobotomy Corporation, Library of Runia, I think is the last game. Is Limbus Company. Each game is a different game. different game has a different style of game. So like one, for example, purely for examples, one's like a roguelike, the other one's like an FPS, and the last one's like an open world. Is it like that? That's kind of fascinating, actually. I mean, I don't know. For me, a big deal breaker or deal winner is the art style. Like, I'm very heavily influenced on how it looks. If it doesn't look pretty, I'm like, ugh. It doesn't even look pretty. Reread, Pep. Lobotomy Corporation. Library of Runia, I think. And the last game is Limbus Company, and each game is a different genre. You can't see it. I can't see what? Looks like someone needs to time out. Let's see. We're gonna have you sit in the corner and think about what you've done. Think about it. Repent, sinner. There we go. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, historical fantasies. Or no, not necessarily. Honestly, I haven't been watching too many fantasies, which is weird because normally I can't say that. I would think of myself as more of like a fantasy person because I like that fantasy tag in a lot of manga. But when it comes to actual stuff, I'm like, oh. I mean, not necessarily like, oh, I'm like, oh, this isn't actually accurate to 1854 Russia. You know, like, I don't know. I don't care. But there is like a point where I'm like, the Hufflepuff breath is gonna save you because you have, was it Gryffindor pox? You know, it's like, I don't know. It's not that great. You said each game is a different game. Is that? Oh, yeah. Almost 2K seconds. Damn. But yeah, was it Why Women Kill, and then after that it was Blue Eyed Samurai, and then after that it was, which one did I watch? I feel like there was another one, but recently at least I started watching The Great. That's what it's called, and it's about, God, I don't know, it was like the son of Peter the Great and his wife. I think her name's Charlotte? No, her name is Elizabeth, I think. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm really bad at remembering the names, but I saw a bunch of clips of it, and I was like, ooh, let me watch it. Oh, fuck, what is it? God damn it. It's, Bridgerton, but it's the spin-off about Queen Charlotte, I think? That one was fun. That one was cute, but there was a lot, and I mean, a lot of scenes, or at least I felt like a lot of scenes where they're just like, you know, doing it. To put it in Ball Muncher 24's words, they were jorking it. It was just not that amusing to watch. So I'd have to like, oh. And that was the first show that I experienced like, oh, I can't watch this in the living room. So yeah. Anyways, I gotta go. I see someone's playing Class of 09. I'll keep lurking. Be safe. Bye-bye. Oh, man. My parents and sister always seem to walk in at the worst scenes, even if it's the most kid-friendly anime. Yes. Yes. Also, anime, whenever they run the scenes, or, you know, like if they're pulling anything, God, it's the worst. It goes to management sim, to card, and dice. I guess deck builder is what that would be called, and it ends with RPG. Wait, so is it like different genres throughout the game, as in it has different game mechanics throughout the game, or is it different per different game? Because it's a series, right? So it's like Game 1, Game 2, Game 3. In Game 1, does it have different mechanics that make it, like, tread into different genre categories? I don't think so, right? You just meant, like, Game 1 is genre A, Game 2 is genre B, Game 3 is genre C, right? Does it all tell cohesive narrative? I guess is my follow-up question. Like, is it like, oh, you know, you start off, you're doing this, and then in the second game, because of that, now you're doing this. And then in the third game, because of that, now you're doing this. Like, is it like that? Each game is a different genre, like I said before. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, that's kind of cool. I want to see how that's executed. I don't know. I'd have to look into it because I'd never heard of that before. So it's like, oh. I was gonna say, oh, but like, if I've never heard about it before, it's probably because it didn't take off too well. But based off of experience, that doesn't dictate like, oh, it means the game wasn't good. Like, no. Actually, I've seen quite a few games now that it's like, oh my god, this is so good. Why don't more people play this? It's just a matter of no famous YouTuber has done a video on it. Oh man, those Koreans cooking. Oh, man. Anyways. What else? What else? Well, first, let me get this line in. Because it is not going well right now. Do 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 do. Let's see. Third game took off. Oh, it did? I got that. Boomer bedtime. Good night, y'all. Have fun drawing, Pep. Good night. Have a good night. Drink your milky vegetables. Don't talk to strangers or at least try and express judgment. Probably get this free for an unknown reason. Huh. Well, I mean, that's good then. You know? It's either way. I think it comes to a point where it's just like, I'm not even gonna ask why. I'm just gonna, you know, celebrate. But that's good. Yep, in that case, I need to check it out. I mean, in general, I needed to check it out, but now I want to see. Because, like, how would you execute that? I mean, in theory, it shouldn't be hard if you make, like, a compelling enough narrative and you make it work in a way that's like, why did we change the mechanics of the first game when it was good? To something that's, you know, not as good because it's different, you know? But I'm assuming they did well. Let's see. Also, I'm back to say, like the stream if you haven't. I will sue your eyelashes and eyebrows. This is not a threat, it's a promise. Oh no, you won't be able to like go anymore. Wait, eyelashes too. God. Eyelashes, the purpose is to like keep stuff out of your eyes, so then you'd have like shit in your eye all the time. That shit sucks. Oh man, but then when they betray you, that stuff's it. That sucks even more. Cause then it's just in your eye. And you don't know what to do. Ah, man. And then if you have an eyelash fall in your eye when you're in the shower, putting shampoo in your hair, it's the worst. It's so bad because then you're like, oh, I need to rub my eye. Oh, and then if you have like soap on your body too, plus shampoo in your hands, plus an eyelash in your eye, because then you can't like you can't rub your eye with your hands, and you can't rub your eye with your arm, and so you just like sit there like, oh no. I know this because I've been in that situation before. It's not fun, but the good thing is I hang my towel on the shower rod, so I'm able to reach it from within the shower. So I just like grab that and I like wipe the shit out of my eye because it always fucking hurts. But yeah. I say unknown reason because I'm bitter that I paid and supported them for the first 2 days and then everyone gets the taste of the fruit of their labor for the third and final game. Ah, so you're like, ah, fake fans. Y'all weren't here since the beginning. Fake fans. I kind of get that. Yeah, it's a little bit of like, I don't know how else to say it, but like, it's like, ah, y'all just don't appreciate it the same way I do. Evening, everyone. How's it going? It's going pretty well. Welcome in, Helldiver. Or, wait, do you want me to call you Helldiver or Jesus Christ? I still don't know which one. I feel like I asked this before, but I don't know if I ever got an answer. But happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, it gets better. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Okay. Let me make this a little more squashed. Do 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 do. You know, in Procreate, there's a way to make it to where you shift the selection, but in Clip Studio, there's not a way to do that. So what I do is I just rotate it in the way that'll make it align correctly, and then I do it. I squash it as need to. As need be. Yes. Okay, I'll just like switch every time I remember. Right back. Be safe. Let's see. Okay, so if we're at this angle, then from here we're doing this-ish. There we go, that should be okay. I don't know how I feel about this part. Also, it doesn't help that they... There we go. That'll help out a little bit. Need to get a slipper at an angle. Wonder if I can get away with using the straight line tool. if I curve it enough, it'll look like I drew it. That's not true. It'll never look as good as if I would have drawn it, but you know. It'll help at least to see if it would even be a good idea to draw this edge. Which it's not. I don't like the way it looks. I don't know how to draw slippers. They always look silly. If you like under detail them, they look silly. If you over detail them, they still look silly. There's just no winning with slippers. Ever. This one, this one. It's giving Uncrustable, and I don't know how I feel about that. Also, opinions on Uncrustables go, because I don't like them. Like, I don't like them though, not because of like any particular thing. It's just I don't like peanut butter and jelly, which I will take the flack for, because I get it. It's supposed to be like the American thing, like, oh yeah, PB&J, and American cheeseburgers and Eagles, caca, but like, I don't know. It's a texture thing for me. It's purely a texture thing. Peanut butter's okay, the taste isn't that bad, and I don't hate peanuts. But it's a jelly. I can't get used to the texture of a jelly. And because of that, since it's always very closely related to peanut butter, it makes me think badly of peanut butter. But yeah. There we go. Get this. Okay. And this one. Speaking of Uncrustables, have any of y'all seen that? I don't know, I watch a lot of soap creators actually, now that I'm really thinking about it, the amount of soap videos that I get. But it's not just the ASMR cutting ones, because I'd understand it if it was the ASMR cutting ones. Which, by the way, the best ASMR soap cutting videos are the ones where they cut the clear soap. I will take no other opinions on this. But anyways, there's a lot of soap makers that I follow, because I just think it's like, I don't know, I think it's satisfying whenever they cut into like the loaf of soap to see the design in it. And there's this one particular creator who makes a lot of like molds of weird soaps, and one of them is an Uncrustable. That's right, I'm back from the dead. Oh my god. Sans! Oh my gosh. Anyways. But yeah, there exists a soap that's made to look like an Uncrustable, and it's actually pretty, it's semi-realistic looking. Because she didn't add a lot of paint to it from what I remember, or at least the last video that I saw of it. But it was still kind of cool, I guess. I don't know, it just kind of mildly, not upset me per se, but it was just kind of like, ew. I can't believe they made, a silicone mold of Uncrustable, but you know, it's easy to get over that. Because it's just like, eh, who cares? But it's just, I don't know, it's mildly disturbing the way it looks whenever it comes out of the mold. Because it's like, ooh. Ooh, you know? Okay, what if we do this, and then we just make it shorter, and we regret a lot of decisions, and then we wonder how we're gonna do this. Like that, exactly. Okay, let's do this. Activate this, and then let's just erase this, and let's draw from there. There we go. Nothing about it. I don't know if I ever put any games I just mentioned on the idea jar. I'll check, and if I didn't, I'll at least put the first one, because story matters to me. Ah, so then it has a good story. Well, that's good. You know what? Okay, never mind. Because, like, I like story games, but when they're narrated, I think that is something that like a lot of streamers or a lot of content creators in general worry about when it comes to games that are fully voiced. Because don't get me wrong, as a gamer, I enjoy it when they're fully voiced, right? It means I have to do less of the like, oh, I wonder what they sound like, or listen to a lot of the like, you know, like a lot of that while I'm reading through the dialogue. But when they're fully voiced, you have to like sit there in silence, and especially whenever it comes to games that are very like, we'll say lore rich, or lore intensive, it gets to a point where you're just like, I don't care. And then if they don't give you a skip button, you're just sitting there and like zoning out while they're yapping about the Federation or some shit like that. Man. But when you're streaming, you know, you're supposed to be not exactly fully invested for the most part, but at least somewhat invested, so it gets harder to like, oh, you know, I can't yap about an unrelated topic because it'll be very noticeable. but also, like, the topic isn't, what's it called? Like, intriguing enough for me to yap about it, you know? So yeah, it gets very confusing. This looks like a tortilla with a fold, or like a pizza with a fold in it. It looks weird, but it's fine. It's actually not fine, but I don't know how to fix it. Just gonna do that. And then I'm just gonna mess with it a little bit. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. It looks so weird. Let me go compare the size. Yeah, one's very much bigger. Do this. Do this. These should be easy to draw. There we go. Let's see. What are you working on? Better not be unholy. It's not. I promise. It's just a winking thing. Why would I ever do something unholy? That would be crazy. First game is management sim. If you go with the story, it also becomes a visual novel, and it's only typewriter noises when they speak, is how I would describe it. And that might be only for specific. Oh, characters. I don't remember. It was for the money. It's always about the money with her. What do you mean? It's not always. Sometimes it's about the the thrill of the dog, you know? Sometimes it's about what type of dog you got in it. Let's see. It would be good right here, I think. Let's do that. Let's activate this. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, now time to draw little adornments on it. Okay, just Oshi marks. Not hard. And I can remember it because I know what my Oshi marks are. Duh. Duh. Okay, let's do this one. The only thing is technically I should be drawing in the perspective, but honestly I'm getting a little bit lazy with my perspective recently. So we'll see what happens. We'll just vibe check it all the way, I guess. There we go. And we'll do paw print here. Paw print here. And paw print here. There we go. And then the final thing is a bell pepper. You know those memes about, who was it? I think it was Pitbull? I don't know. I might be wrong, but it's the meme where it's like me going through the worst week of my life. That one guy, I think it is Pitbull, and it's like, what is it? This is for everyone going through, what is it? Tough times. Believe me, been there, done that. It's like, what you're working on? I'm working on art. That's it. I'm just drawing. I'm just doodling. Just normal stuff, you know? As one does on a Wednesday. Very normal stuff. There we go. See? I'm just working on stuff. Just here. This feels like that one meme where it's like, what are you doing? It's like, who, me? just hanging around. This one. Okay, let me go ahead and erase this stuff. So I got everything else. Go. Or let me just make it smaller at least. No, let me just cut, paste. There we go. And I can hide this. Actually, I can actually bring it further down to take it out of the folder. I fucked up. Shit. Forward. This one, right? Yeah, it's this one. Bring this fully out, please. Thank you. There we go. Nice one, Pep. Love working on the you know what, right? Isn't it the best? The you know what. You know what it is. Don't be silly. Don't be goofy. You know what it is. There we go. Okay. Now we can actually get to varying the line weight to make it look a little bit more fun, a little bit more silly goofy. The only thing is that I need to find the correct layers. Okay, so the hair is gonna be below, so I click the hair. From there, I erase sections of the hairs that aren't gonna be there. The eyebrows will be under the hair, so I gotta erase the eyebrows. I learned a hack by myself. I know there's like an actual, what's it called, keyboard shortcut to do this, but I don't know what it is. Unless it's actually the keyboard shortcut for this. I don't know, but this object selection thing, if you use that and you click on a line, it'll take you exactly to the layer that it's on. So that's pretty neat. I kind of figured that out through working with that feature a lot. There we go. Let's see. This is really cute. Thank you! Also, happy Wednesday to everyone. Hope your day's going well. If not, hope it gets better. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying. I want it to look cute. I want to be proud of this one. Even though it'll be a permanent stain on my... whatchamacallit? My demureness. No, my dignity. There it is. I know it's a word that started with D. But it's fine. Because at least I will have said... I will be able to say that I tried my hardest and did my best. And that's what's important sometimes. Only sometimes, not all the time. Okay, there. I think that's all the overlapping lines. Now it's just a matter of doing the deed. No. Just go in, and honestly I could just do this on a whole new layer. Oh, and so here is where I was saying you could... oh shit. You do screenshot. So we can test like a before and after. I'm trying to get like a full... oh wait, I can just do this. There we go. Someone screenshot it and send it to livestream related, please. I'll give you like 20 seconds to do that. Y'all got this. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There, I trust one of y'all did it. Larvitar, name him Rome or something. I think Rome's a cute name for a Larvitar. That or name him Candle. And I'm only thinking that because Roman candle is the first thing that came to my head. But yeah. Let's see. Go ahead and zoom in. I can take off this technically. There we go. Okay. Now let's start from the bottom and work our way up. You're better at drawing than me. Yippee! Greetings, Shoda. What do you mean Shoda? What the hell? I'm not a Shoda. But welcome in, Fovier. How are you doing? Everybody's going well. If not, if it gets better. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, there it is. Wasn't sure what day it was. Erase that. There we go. Is it this layer? God, I hope it was this layer. Okay, this one, we will start from here. Get the most annoying part out of the way first. This. Do this. Gross. Just gotta separate myself from this worldly husk of a human. Gotta detach from the, what is it called? The material. Deleted. I thought this was a Christian channel. What do you mean? What do you mean? I wonder what the deleted message says. Wait. Oh, it was one that I read earlier. Finally, familiar face. Not a good one, but familiar. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh my gosh. Why Shoda? Because Shoda... no, that doesn't even make sense. I still look feminine. Right? You're making me self-conscious. But it's fine, because I know who I am. I'm Pep. I'm Pikachu, a main wolf VTuber. There we go. In theory, you should be going based off of where the light source is coming from, but I'm not doing that. I'm just doing, so, you know, just, I don't know, keep that in mind. Let's see. Who's gonna tell her, chat? What do you mean? What do you mean? Gonna go back to my old model. I'm tired of these comments. The hoodie especially makes you look like a teenage boy. How? It's a crop top! I mean, not that boys can't wear crop tops, but I'm just saying, I have a feminine figure. I look feminine. God. Damn it, I'm trying to think. I'm like, oh, there has to be something that's like hyper feminine about me, and it's like, oh, the pink, and it's like, well, no, that doesn't really matter, that's a color, and it's like, the crop top, it's like, no, that doesn't really matter, damn it, the bikini top, nah, damn it, that doesn't really matter, shit, you know. Well, last time it was her, and I named her Regina Terra. That's not bad, but I don't know, I kind of like Rome. I think Rome's a cool name. I think it counts. Counts for what? I don't know, but yeah. The loss of the boob window really made your masculine aura show. What do you mean? I still technically have a boob window. God, you can't have shit in Detroit. Look, I have a fucking boob window. See, it's just less apparent. Just put it away. I just put on a different fucking sweater. Oh, sorry. As soon as I change my clothes, people start fucking rioting. Oh, man. The world will never be the same. Pep no longer has a boob window. What does it mean? What does it mean? Oh, man. Technically, boob windows aren't even that feminine. Do you know how many male characters I know that have boob windows? Of course, I can't say any right now because I can't think of any. Well, I can think of one. I can think of Kaya from Genshin Impact. And technically, Adventurine from, whatchamacallit, Honkai Star Rail. I don't even play that game, but I have a friend who does, so. Social osmosis, baby. There we go. Change sweater unsubbed. Bundos, sorry, back. I feel like competing with Baku with long names. Well, there's a character limit, I think. I forget who it was, but they hit it. Why do you know male characters that have boob windows? Listen, the day you're allowed to ask me about that without shame is the day that you don't complain that I don't have a boob window. And I know you weren't the one who started it, but you joked and added on to that joke, so it counts. It counts. Fuck are we doing? We're drawing, we're doodling. Pep be a special kind of gal. No, Pep a special kind of gal. I'm special, yippee! Because they do. Oh my god. Anyways. Let's see. But yeah, I think it's a shame. I don't know. Boob windows and those, like, what is it? Sleeveless tops? Ah, I love those. Peak character design on any character, no matter of gender and stuff. It always looks cool. I have a couple shirts like that, and whenever I feel like really, really cool, I'll wear them and I look cool. It's just like, ah. You know, look cool, feel cool, peak. What a lady. I know, I'm just the epitome of femininity. Oof. That feels like a hard word to spell. Femininity. I think, right? Like it has 90 in it. It also has mini in it. And 9. That's all it has. Pep feeling cool is code for wanting to be a shut-up. What do you mean? That's a totally different thing. No, like genuinely, that's a totally different thing. Because being cool... Never mind. Let me just... That's totally different. Totally different things. I think it says more about you as a person for comparing the two. I like all my characters clothed. Yuckers. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm a shoulders kind of gal. You know? Just says the Lord intended. Okay, Shoda. Oh god. Oh man. Popla is their ult account. Oh man. Man, for a second I genuinely was gonna call them Popla because I was like, oh my god, this is Popla. But no, it's not. It's Fovier. It's very strange. Who are you? What have you done with Popla? Y'all just tag team in and out. Do you use guidelines? Because I don't. Just wondering. Because I use guidelines for drawing? No. I just kind of raw dog it. I just draw and I'm like, that looks good. Or, that doesn't look good. You know? Technically, I should be more zoomed out whenever I'm working to see what actually is affecting the site. Like how it looks from afar. But I'm not doing that. Let's round this a little bit. There we go. Who the heck is Popla? Popla is another pepper who I feel you two are very similar. Real. A massive perv. I've been doubling down recently. No, like that ass, I feel like they took a turn off the deep end. I was like, I don't remember you being this way. I mean, it's fine. I can dish it back out, but still. This way, and that way. There we go. Make this lines a little bit thicker. Oh, not what I wanted to do. I also want to make these lines a bit thicker, which is going to be hella annoying. Is it a coincidence that Popla and me are never in the same room? That's what I was thinking, and I was gonna point it out, but I'm like, nah, that joke is overused. Don't want to beat a dead horse, you know? But now that you mention it. This one, and this one, and then, is that far enough? Yeah, from there we'll round it out to the rest. There we go. Hey, I'm a respectful nerd. I mean, perv. Oh my god. X'd out. Also, I have a genuine question for you, so speak honestly, as best as you can without getting hit by the mod bot, right? But like, that short that I put out recently, it was a dumb, it was just a dumb joke about motion sickness for those who haven't seen it, right? I was just like, oh, you know, you see you're motion sick, how do you feel about this? And I just like moved around, right? Because I thought it was silly, it was goofy. Fovier, what, why did you leave that comment? You evil monster. What did that have to do with it? Explain to the class, go on. We're waiting, I'll wait. Oh man. I got confused, I was like, oh, what did I post? Listen, Pep ain't the most modest entity around, but it's more out of immaturity rather than being a big pervert. Exactly. Hold on, checking. Oh my god, both of y'all, both mods haven't seen it, fake fans. Oh man. This one, and then this one. There we go. I'm literally referencing cowgirls that ride a mechanical bull, I swear. Right, but what did that have to do with the topic that I posted about, Where was your mind that's what you referenced? I saw the short, not the comment. I saw the comment. Oh man, everybody was like, oh, cute haircut, cute. And I was like, yippee, you know. It wasn't my intention with the short, but I was like, okay, you know, cool. And then Fovier showed up and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? Oh my god. There we go. Actually, the thickness should continue, like, up until that point. Cowgirl tag. Yeah, exactly! Why did you bring it up? And I looked through the tags just in case. I'm like, did I accidentally tag it like that or something? I didn't. So what the hell? I'm glad I'm living in your heart rent-free. My heart! Well, like, my concerns, my worries. You keep me up at night, but not in a good way. Oh, man. I wish I could post that bird right now. What makes it sussy is you sweet summer child. Like, what? Exactly! That's why, like, I gave him a chance to, like, oh, you know, I'm at the mechanical bull ride, but double down. Oh, you sweet summer child. I will humiliate you on live stream. Last short I commented on was when Pep asked us not to send IEDs to her house. Oh, man. Genuine, genuine paprika PSA. Do not send me a pipe bomb. Oh man, Pep making it into emoji. I just might, honestly. Going on clever, BRB. Be safe, bye bye. He said head. What do you mean he said head? Oh! How the fuck did I misread that? Oh my god. I'm gonna blame it because I saw the hearts until... and the R and T in rent after that. But reading that now, like, I swear I saw it as heart, and I was like, wow. Wow. Like, I'm just doing it for the bit. What bit? What bit? I've never stated anything directly sus. My good sir. You said the fucking cowgirl tag. The fuck you mean you didn't say anything directly sus? Like, oh. I bet you wear them sandals bareback. I didn't say anything directly sus, I just meant you don't wear socks and sandals. My good sir! The fuck do you mean? God damn it. The implications. My question still stands. If I were to, theoretically, send a pipe bomb to your house, would I get banned? Yes, you would. Yes, you fucking would. Because let me tell you, it would not be a fun experience opening that package. Comically timed bomb. Oh man. Yep. Yep. There we go. I mean, that's a pretty solid defense. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, let me zoom in. Let me erase this a bit. Sisyphus. Wait, I have a completely unrelated question to what we're talking about. Who is Sisyphus and what did he do? And there's gonna be a follow-up question. Let me just write this. There we go. I'm gonna remember that. Let's see. Wouldn't have to be active. I don't want any. Cause here's the thing. I've had my mail sent back to me before. There's already been an occurrence where they were like, we don't trust this package because of the fact that you sent it, Paprika. So, like, I don't need any more reason for them to be like, Pep, we don't believe you. Sisyphus is a meme. Pep, we've been over this. I don't remember. Pretty sure it's a meme. Sisyphus is the one with the rock, right? Pep, planning on playing another hard video game. Actually, no! Y'all are gonna be astounded when I tell you the follow-up question. Okay, so now we confirm Sisyphus is a rock guy, right? Here's the thing. I was gonna ask, does his name have anything to do with... I think this is how you spell it. Because I just like... I don't know, I think they're like related in my head. They're like neuron neighbors. And I don't think they should be. And that's why I wanted to ask. But I didn't know how else to say it. Sisyphus under the rock hard tag. Oh my god. The king that was punished and now he rolls a king of a rock of the hill. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Okay, there. The rock is the one with the Prometheus. No, Prometheus is the guy who gets his insides eaten, right? Anyways. But yeah. The man punished to roll a rock up a mountain for eternity by avoiding death like 3 times or something. Oh, he avoided death. That's why it happened. Okay, good to know. That's how it's spelled. Yeah, see, so it's like... It looks like it's spelled similar, I think. Sisyphus was invented first. How do you know? No, I'm joking. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know if the condition has anything to do with the king. Yeah, I didn't think it did. But you have to admit, they're like... I don't know, just like the words are eerily similar. But that doesn't mean anything, technically. But I'm just asking out of curiosity because, you know, like, root words in Latin language have a lot to, like, say about the origins of things. That's why I'm like, there might be some type of connection that I just don't know of yet. So let me just ask. This one, and that one. There we go. Greek. Oh, not Latin, Pep. It's the same thing, right? Doesn't Greek... Is Greek, like, the base language of Greek? Isn't it like a Latin stemming thing? Definitely a Pep's brain thing. Also, since I'm heading out, I will think twice to comment unhinged things, or else I'd be put on court. Good, because I will call you out in chat. No! Are you sure? Then had vultures attack him for the rest of eternity. Yeah. They would, like, eat his, like, it was very specific points on his body. It was, like, his, I think his pancreas. And that's it, I think. No, you already are. Have fun, Beb. Bye, Fofir. See ya. Bye-bye. Drinking milky vegetables, don't talk to strangers, trying to pass judgment. Poe's gonna think twice before posting it anyways. Oh, I'm pretty sure he already did think twice. I'm pretty sure he thought about it. He's like, should I? And then he decided, yeah, it'll be funny to mess with Pep. Little did he know that I also think it's funny to mess with anybody. What was I gonna look up? Is Greek a Latin-based language? No, Greek is not. Wait, no, that's the fucking AI thing. The answer to the question, is Greek a Latin-based language, is a resounding no. Greek existed 2,000 years before Latin, and by the time the Romans arrived in Greece, the Greeks had established and refined civilization that didn't really need any input from the Latin language. Two languages aren't even related. That's crazy! I didn't know that! The more you know! Oh my god! That's crazy! That's sick! I didn't know that. Stop reading me! Oh my god. This is what Google says. Sends. Organs in general with Prometheus. Oh, I thought it was a specific organ. Why the duck? Why the duck? What did I do? I'm just reading. I'm just learning. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy, please! What I'd say. Well, listen, you could have... Hold on, I gotta... Ah, shit. I didn't lean back fast enough. Y'all would not believe what I just did. I saw a mosquito in my room, and if you reach out fast enough, grab it and close your hand, and then... Ah, shit. Okay, I have to draw this. I don't know how to explain it. So... Mosquito flying, right? Here's a mosquito. If you reach your hand out fast enough, right, and you grab it in your palm, right? So you get it into your palm, with your thumb being like somewhere over here, and then you put your fingers down over it. Shit. So like this, and you like in your palm, and then you roll these fingers up along your palm. It's like certain death. It's a fatality for the little mosquitoes, right? The thing is, normally it's hard to actually catch them because you have to be quick with your reactions. I saw it just now and I reached out and got it in one fell swoop, and I haven't felt cooler in a hot minute. Hello! Welcome back! Oh man, crazy. 1 and 2, I know. It's double trouble. It's well, no, it's not really Team Rocket, but you know, it's like Team Rocket. Was it prepare for trouble, make it double, to protect the world from devastation, to unite all peoples with, what is it, within our nation, to protect the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above. Jesse James. Anyways, that's completely aside the point. I don't remember what the point was, but I know it's aside the point. What did I miss? So much, and yet so little. Did you know that Greek is not a Latin-based language? Because I didn't until recently. I always thought it was. I guess it's just because, like, my brain thinks old. And it's like, yeah, Latin. You know, Latin, you know, like 90% of languages, but apparently not Greek. So what does Greek come from? Is that, like, a root language in and of itself? And meow. Yeah, that's true. I found a post in Quora's title. Is Sisyphus related? Is it? What does it say? Quora is filled with a bunch of nerds. Whatever they say has to be true. Sends. Hold on. Now I gotta open this. This is important to me. Here we go. What? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this means, but it says, syphilis is a chronic bacterial disease that is contracted chiefly by infection during procreation, but also congenitally by infection of a developing fetus. Sisyphus is a legendary king of Corinth, condemned eternally to repeatedly roll a heavy rock up a hill in Hades, only to have it roll down again as it nears the top. I think you may have mistaken the two being connected based on a film labeled Mary Reid Kelly, The Syphilis of Sisyphus. French history gets an absurdist makeover in this recent video by Mary Reid Kelly. Reid Kelly plays a working-class woman in a mid-19th century France, a grisette who wanders through an elaborately designed black and white set, waxing philosophically in metered rhyming verse about beauty, artifice, and the natural world. Jesus, Karl Marx, and Diderot are among figures of intellectual history who appear in this clever satire. It's a video that's 11 minutes long. So there's that, which I've never heard of before, but good to know that someone else thought that it was like similar. It's a root for many Eastern languages. Oh, deadass? That's crazy. Yeah. Huh. Wait, hold on. Let me read. Also, sorry, I've been very active on stream. No worries, no worries. Stupid French. Oh, French comes from Greek? No, disregard that statement. There was a train of thought that, you know, just switch of topic a little too fast, you know. I flung off the car when you drifted, so, you know, don't worry about it. Shut up! Don't quote that! You know what? It's fine. It doesn't matter. No one's gonna know. No one actually knows. They're gonna be like, oh, what? French is Greek in origin? They're just gonna agree. French is a romantic language, Pep. Is it? Is it really? Shit, I had to stretch. I miss my children. Reference to my dogs. What happened to your dogs? She just has shoes on. It's like, oh, I miss my dogs. just have shoes on. Anyways, sorry, those like lame joke. Welcome in, Gumi. How are you doing? Every day's going well. If not, if it gets better. Happy Wednesday. Redeem stretch. Might actually take you up on that. I do need a stretch. My back has been killing me recently. The other day I was at work, and if I lean back far enough, hold on, let me show you. If I do this with like while standing, and then I have like my hands pressed here, and I push like out, but not really like at this point, it's more so like this. So I push my back a little bit, not actually a little bit, it's quite an extension. It'll pop like crazy right here. So it's fun to do, but also it feels nice. And my coworkers have been hearing it, and I have like deep pops, like loud deep pops whenever that happens. And they're like, oh my god, ma'am, you are too young to be having pops like that. And I'm like, heh, I have back issues. I don't think I do, but after working one specific job, my back has never been the same. Gumi gonna start stream soon. Ooh, Gumi's procrastinating. I've been there before. We could have used your energy aura earlier. Gumi, did you hear the thing about Sisyphus? Oh my god. Pep asked if the names were related, and we found some new knowledge. I was half listening to- oh my god, Gumi's been listening for who knows how long. Oh man, I was already like, oh okay, you know, at least you didn't hear a majority of it. That's fine, you know? But no. She was listening. Gumi always listens. Nuts. Okay. Let me do this. Have listening. So she was with us in spirit. Exactly. As all peppers are. Kind of. In a way. In a sense. Okay. Explains a lot. What does? Oh, Gumi always listening? Yeah. She's probably like watching me before she ever popped in. And then she was like, oh, I know what kind of vibe Pep brings, so I was trying to be like, oh, Gumi, yay! Everybody act normal, and she's like, I know. I already know. I did my homework. I know who you are. Man. Hip. You know what? I don't think I've seen Popla or Gumi in the same room ever, so New theory, Popola is Gumi. Oh man, that'd be insane. Could you imagine? Could you actually imagine? Gumi's like sweating right now. She's like, oh no, she knows my alt account. No! But no, I doubt it. Yes, I'm watching you from inside your walls, not the inside my walls. Ah, dang it. This one and this one. There we go. And then let's add a little bit of line weight here. My throat's already starting to give out. No, I still have to work tomorrow. Work. Man. See, that's the thing about doing stuff in general for me. After like roughly 6 months, I started to get like really like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. And it hasn't been 6 months at my job. But like I lasted 6 months at the job before it. It's just like, I want to last there at least a year. Because the job is okay. I don't mind it. It's just like little things, you know, little things like, oh, communicating with the boss and facilitating correct communication to where I actually can do my job in a timely manner, you know? Well, like, I'm really good at my job, so I don't think they'll, like, I don't think they'll want to let me go. But still, it's just like, it's, you know, I don't know about y'all, but being social for me is like, or at least in real life, it's semi-easier online, but in person it's a little hard. Pep asked if, oh no, wait, I already read that. Call my best friend Pookie, and once earlier today, someone looked at me like, what the hell, you crazy? Oh, you didn't, well, I don't know, it depends. I guess, like, other people who don't use that kind of language, I guess I could see where they're coming from, like, what? That's crazy, Pookie, as in Pookie Bear, as in my honey sparkle lemon dew, and stuff like that. They'll be like, oh, they must be very close, but it's like, no, it's just, it's an endearing term now. Ah, the evolution of language. I was gonna say something, but never mind. Me for real, for real. I'm basically nonverbal at my job. Oh my god, isn't it the best though? Whenever like, I mean, you know, sometimes it's kind of like if it goes too long with you not talking to anybody, like the brain is just like, oh, I wanna talk with someone. I just need someone to talk to, you know. But the days where you're like nonverbal for a while, I don't know. For me, it's nice. It's like a nice respite before the the Yappageddon comes. Oh man. But yeah, I get, what's it called? Genuinely, I don't, I have a word for it, but I want to use another word because I don't want to use that word that I have for it. I'm gonna say pent up. That's the better of the words that I was thinking of. I get pent up whenever like I don't talk for too long, so I'm like, ah. And so I start talking to myself as an easy way, but I only talk to myself whenever no one else is there. That, or I just like lip, what's it called? Like I just like mouth everything, you know, so I'm like I do that because then it's quiet and behind closed doors no one knows that I'm doing it, you know, so yeah. Anyways, no, I never feel that. Really? Huh. But yapping is fun. But how else do you share your like excitement over something you're hyper focusing on? All I said was, Pookie, come back, don't leave me behind. She was leaving class before me. And that's why, because it gets my friend's attention and it's kind of like an inside joke. I felt that. What is it? That one scene from Shrek 2, I think? Like, Pookie, you said he wouldn't hurt anybody. Not now, Kitten Whiskers. Daddy will discuss it later. Oh man, I don't like to speak for the first 10 to 15 minutes of work. Ah, I felt that. Anytime they approach you as soon as you come in at work, it's 9 times out of 10 gonna be not necessarily a bad thing, but it's always something that like you will have to do something for. Or like it'll affect you. At least for me, because it's like I come in and they're like, hey, Paprika, so we fired this guy yesterday, and so we need someone to cover this shift, and I'm like, why did you fire him? And they give me like a reasonable reason. I'm like, well, I can't argue with that, but now I have to do more work. I only like yapping to people if I think they can comprehend what I'm about to say, which means never. Well, that's not true. You've yapped to me before, and you know damn well that I can't comprehend half the stuff you say, but I kind of do. Wait, unless you do think I can. Oh my god, you believe in me. I'm touched. It always makes me happy whenever people like, because I've had it before, that people who I feel are like really smart, and they're like telling me this stuff, and I kind of get some concepts, but I don't get everything, and then I'm kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't really get this, and they're like, no worries, like, and one time I had someone who I thought was really smart, and they were like, you get your stuff though, like, you understand a lot of the stuff, and like you learn very quickly, and that's what I think is good about you. And I was like, someone smart said I'm smart, or semi-smart, or can learn fast, which I still, you know, associate with being smart. Yippee! I yap on stream, that's where I yap. Ah, true, but what do you do whenever you don't stream? Like, I feel like you have a pretty consistent stream schedule, so, but like, I don't know. I don't know how to ask it then. Because, like, at least for me, the few times that I have taken, like, a little bit of a break, it's like, oh, who do I yap to now? Throwback to one Sebastian still is from pressure, reminding me of my brother. Have outed herself for betraying your expectations. Need a replacement for Pep now. Oh my god. Deep breath. I can save the memes for another VTuber stream, not this one. Huh? What do you mean? I can save the memes for another VTuber stream, not this one. Why are you withholding memes from me? That's so... How rude. I don't have that much of a need to yap. I'm very nonverbal IRL. Ah, okay. On the one hand, I want to feel like, oh, you know, I'm not that social, so, you know, I get what you're saying. But also, as a kid, I genuinely used to yap so much it would annoy my parents. And they were like, they got mad at me and they're like, stop, you need to stop talking. And then like the teacher said the same thing and I was like, I have a problem. And then I stopped talking for like a hot minute. But it wasn't like a whole like, oh, I went mute kind of thing, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it just wasn't what I experienced, you know? And yeah, I don't know, I learned to not talk as much. And then I became very sad. And then I had friends at some point who were like, they talked about their stuff, and then I learned how to talk again, and it was fun. It was a very pleasant time, and now I'm semi-thriving. Fun times, fun times. Why are you pinging me? Give me the memes. It was KK Corgi that said, wait, meme tags, pay up. Give me the memes. Why are you pinging me? I used to yap more, and then it became self-aware that people don't care, so I stopped. I felt that. It's so awkward whenever you're talking. I experience it every now and then, like in real life, and it's so awkward because it's like you're saying, like, because it's easier to walk away from online. It hurts just as much, but it's easier to walk away from, you know? But in real life, it's like, oh, and this thing, and blah, 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 blah. And if it's late at night, they'll start falling asleep. Or if it's in the middle of the day, they're like, and they don't ask any questions back. And if you, because like me sometimes, the way that I respond to stuff whenever I'm interested is sometimes just listening. Like I sometimes just don't have any questions, or I'm just like trying to understand it. So I don't have time to think of like, what don't I understand? What question should I ask, you know? Or it's sometimes to a point where it's like, I don't need to understand it. Like I just appreciate the fact that you're, what's it called? Energetic, or like that you like this. I like that you like this, and that's why I'm listening to this. So I don't need like the deepest understanding of it, but I'm gonna listen to it, and any questions that I have, maybe then will come up. But like by default, I don't have questions. So I have to make myself ask questions sometimes to like show for people that like, hey, I'm interested, please keep talking, you know? But I don't remember why I was saying this. Whoa, we were zoomed in on the garage the whole time. Just don't pay attention to it, okay? I'm doing line weight. It's sad when I learn something I'm very passionate about, but no one understands a word you say and walk off. Yes, when they walk off, it's even more embarrassing. As a kid, I couldn't share many of my interests because of it. Same. Yeah, yeah, it sucks, especially whenever it's people you're close to, like you're talking with them and they just start getting on their phone and they stop listening. And this is something that like even Dave, like I'm very close with Dave, but there are some things that we just like, I'm interested in and he's not, and that's okay. That's the thing. You can have friends who aren't interested in like, you know, 70% of the stuff that you like, and that's fine. But it gets kind of awkward, at least, whenever you're like, oh, this is something I'm very passionate about, and maybe, yes, you have a tendency to like talk in a circle or whatever, because I get that, right? But you know, at least me, I'm very like, I catch on quickly whenever people aren't interested in what I'm talking about, so I will like quickly swivel out of whatever it is. But it sucks whenever it's someone you're close to and it's like, oh, sorry, this was lame, and then they'll feel bad because they're like, oh shit, I was doing the thing that we all hate, my bad, man. It's like, no, it's okay. And some of them will like push even more, and they're like, oh, you know, please say it again, I'm trying to listen, sorry, it's just like I'm very distracted recently. And like, I'll just give them like a summarized version and that's it. But it's just like, I don't know, it's awkward. Let's see. Till I was older and I learned to also share things in a way that's more enticing. Yeah, you gotta learn how to storytell. I went from not liking talking at all to like socially awkward and all to you're too dumb or unworthy of these words, and now I get into arguments. Yeah, that's who I listen to, and I dissociate of the conversation sometimes. When I zone back in, I'm utterly lost. Oop, gotta go. Oh, bye-bye! Be safe, drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, like Chinese businessmen. Have a nice stream! See you soon. Exactly. Depends on the friend. You can have friends for specific things. Yes, exactly that. I shall not give up my memes. Why? Why'd you have to entice us with that? Umi has started her stream. Nice. We'll probably be writing into her in like 5 minutes, because technically we're almost done. Okay, wait. No, I gotta really focus. I wanted to have the line art done by today. All my friends have 0% interest in what I say, and we share like 25% of hobbies, and you need to get more friends. Tough luck. See ya. See ya, nerd. Oh, man. Okay, right here. There we go. And this one. And then these. Ugh, my throat's getting all fuzzy. That's not fun. Ooh, but after stream I get to watch a video essay. Yippee! Fucking love video essays, man. Especially whenever they're like actually stuff that I've watched before. And they like, okay, sometimes I'll have an opinion on things, and like I see no one else talking about a specific opinion, so I just like don't say anything, and I'm just like, I wish I had someone to talk about this opinion. And usually that's whenever I'll get a friend into the same thing, that way I can talk to them about my opinion. But sometimes there's just like not enough time to do that. But this video essay, it like cemented a lot of the stuff that I was thinking of, that like I'd seen no other discussion about, but also because the place where I would find that type of discussion was kind of in the trenches of the type of fandom it was. And it's like, no, I don't want to dig that deep for this type of discussion. I just want to hear other people's opinions on this stuff that isn't just like the direct opposite. Like, not necessarily I can't take the direct opposite, but the direct opposite is the mainstream of just like, oh, this was so great, this is so cool, and they're so nice, and they're so cool. And it's like, but where's the flavor? And where's the, like, you know, all this evidence that we saw? Like, no one has anything to say about it, but I'm oh god, I finally found someone. Or not someone, but like, you know, finally found the entrance to the speakeasy, if you will. Let's see. Do you want a meme in chat from Pressure? I don't know if it would be accurate, but chat rules are to stay on topic, so that's why I'm asking. Ah. Okay, you can put one, because I'm allowing it, because technically you are right. That's like, but because you brought it up, it's technically within the topic now. And I understand like 10% of Under Pressure. Or Pressure, the game from Roblox. And Sebastian, the character from it. I've seen a bunch of like reels or whatever, or what's it called, TikToks? Where it's like, if you use a flash thing on him and he's like, get out! It's funny. That, and then like, people have used his voice lines, or the voice lines of the creator, not the creator, the voice actor who streams on, I believe, Twitch. And him saying some of the stuff, and then they'll put it into the game, supposedly. I've seen that, so I understand a little bit, but not a whole lot. Yay! Let's see. I like to think of silly hypotheticals where you have to squint your brain. Yes, exactly. I guess now we all have been adults for a minute. I can talk to- wait. I guess now that we all have been adults for a minute, I can talk to them about life and politics now, but I dwell and speak of the roots, not the stump, like them. Ah. I see, I see. I get what you mean, I get what you mean. Like, oh, but it came from this, and like, this is where it originated, and some people just like, they only like talking about the present. I get what you mean. I know someone like that, and it's kind of like frustrating sometimes, because they're like, this opinion, blah blah blah, and I'm like, but did you know it came from this, and like, this is the reason that it's like that, and blah blah blah, and they're like, well, this is still wrong, and I'm like, I'm not saying it's right, but did you know that there's like other stuff to it than just this is bad and this is good? And they don't like that a lot, and I feel bad doing it because I kind of feel like it it makes them feel like, oh, I'm not smart, but it's like, technically I don't know, man, just do a little bit of research before bringing stuff up like that, you know? But I think that's just the way I've always been. Like, if I don't know a lot on a topic, I won't bring it up that much. Because I don't know that much. And it's just like, well, I don't know. I'll listen, I'll learn a little bit more, and then whenever I do know a bit more, maybe I'll talk about it. If I have anything to say about it, you know? Car crash, glass shattering, good lord, general commotion, baby crying, wow wow, police sirens, wee woo wee woo, my leg, my leg! What? Oh man. Why does it sound like some type of car wreck audio from SpongeBob? Oh man. Yeah, I speak in passive voice till something is confirmed. Exactly, exactly. I mean, yes, it's a little bit of like a coward strategy, but I don't know, it's just like, I don't want, not necessarily I don't want to be wrong, but it's just like, what if, I guess it's a little bit of that. It's just, you know, like, I don't know the full facts. And that's pretty much it. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I need a little more information to form an opinion that I feel that I can like fully say with my full chest, you know? Right there. Oh, we have a line. Do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. There we go. My throat is like fucking dying right now. That's kind of why I'm like, okay, let me focus. Just gotta get through this last bit. But I want to yap. I want to talk. This is difficult. I feel is humbling and it's a meme. I feel is humbling and responsible, not cowardly. Ah, true. Oh, I'm confident. The fact people speak without knowing so confidently is why we have Twitter. True. Wait, Weekaverse meme. Oh my gosh, I just had an idea. Got the tether with me always. Can I make a Rikaverse meme, please? Absolutely. You're more than allowed to make any type of meme. Even if it's something that is like, oh, Pepper's gonna be like, nuh-uh. It's fine. I like memes. So please, feel, what's it called? Go wild. Yeah, go wild. That's the best way I can put it. Oh my god, there's so many lines, please. I'm just gonna start, not necessarily cheating, but maybe cheating a little bit. There we go. Should be fine. This one, that one. This one, this one, this one, this one. Pep, you missed the context. Wait, huh? Same case with the voice actor of Gabriel from Ultra Kill, because he's a freelance voice actor. He's in a lot of memes. I got the tether. Confident I got the tether. Someone made a TVH creature of him, the Yippee entity, and instead of saying Yippee, he says fucking die. We go night now. So bye, Kiki Corgi, be safe. Peppy missed the context. I got it. I scrolled up. It's fine. I'm always understanding. God, I can't. Oh my god. Okay. Coming to a close. Just be advised. Pep may end at any point. This one, that one, and then we'll just do that. There we go. I don't know if these specific lines are necessarily the best decision, but they're a decision that I'm making. So, yeah. It's not necessarily too late. I could stop doing them at any moment, but it's fine. What was a good decision is putting these on a separate layer. That way, in case I don't like any of them, I can just erase them. I erased him. Has anyone seen that meme from, was it the movie Home? That one's fun. I like that one. It's dumb. It's my humor. Shit. Go. It's coming. It's coming. Let's see. Every time you cough, Pep, I immediately hear, I'm dying of cringe. More Pep coughing. Oh my god. I'm dusty. Oh god. Can't laugh. My laugh is too close to a cough that it like strains my throat. It's not good. Not good, Dutch. Do 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 do. Would this be okay for nails? Nope. Fingertips are probably around here? Question mark? Spoiler alert, I don't know how to draw nails. Can see how those look from far. They don't look good, so I'm just not gonna draw fingernails. Docky Pep does in fact not have any fingernails. Top scariest facts about entity Paprika Tirus. Number 5. The Docky Pep does in fact not have fingernails. This one, shit. Do. Let's see. Oh yeah, Alex also caught onto my shenanigans. Which ones? I had no plans for any since I know nothing of the Pokemons. Wait, you don't know any Pokemons, or you just like don't know how to play Pokemon? Because those are different statements. One of which I understand, one of which I don't. Okay, heckin' destroyed. Well, with that attitude, you will. Where's the raw doggingness? Where's the pepper pride? The pepper pride. There we go. Go Squirtle or Bulbasaur then. It's the literal first ever starters. Exactly. It's a Pokemon that you start with. That's why they're called starters. And then you just level them up till they can beat the crap out of other Pokemons. And then you just keep going till you can beat the crap out of anybody. I don't know what the goal of it is other than just being the best, but you know. It's a goal, so there's that. This one. We'll go to the other side. Let me shade this. I'm gonna need to make that line on the neck a little deeper in a bit, but I'll do that later. By later, I mean like probably in a minute. We're already past time. We need to hurry. We need to hurry. We'll do this. We'll do this. Technically, it wouldn't be bad to shade it all in, but I'm gonna leave that for the coloring stage. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Neither do I. I just got slightly into it like 3 years ago, then dropped it in a year. I know of EVs, their elements, weaknesses, etc. Jelly donuts. Ah, jelly donuts. I only know a good chunk of the first Pokemon. I felt that. What was it? Man, I don't even know the start of it, but the Poke Rap. Okay, catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. And that's it. I know that one part. Charmeleon, Wartortle. And that's it. Cause I always start at the beginning. Ah. So you didn't make it through the entirety of it. See, the way that artists don't go mad doing this is that they usually do it whenever they're first initially drawing these lines. But I'm a bozo and I don't have that natural talent or that natural idea of, hey, let me do this before, so I just do it after. And this results in this of me being like, oh my god, I don't want to do this anymore. It's just, it's so repetitive and it's like, oh god, is this even gonna look good? It fucking better. It fucking better. Go. It was great. You live and you learn. Now you'll know more to do than before. Oh. I actually started a D&D game with people that knew nothing about the game in a similar way to choosing a starter. It was great. You live and you learn. Now you know more to do than before. True. Also, are the lines using a different color other than the black you're using? Technically, no. But the thing is, the pen, it has this weird, I don't know if you can see it from there, but it's like this weird outline kind of thing. So if you look closely, you can actually see it has like an outline to it. I don't know how to take it off, but the reason that I'm using this pen is because if I do a stroke like this, or hold on, this, yeah, I think that's fine, compared to, let's use the G pen for example. You can see the G pen doesn't have that like kind of natural line weight. Like, I don't know if you can see it really, but look at the edge of this one, how thick it is, and it gets thinner towards the middle till it gets to the end where it gets thick again. I like this kind of like line shape as opposed to this other one, which not only has like a very fuzzy sense to it, but it doesn't have like that varied of a stroke. I mean, there technically is, but I don't know, I like the other one more. I like the way it looks more, so that's why I'm using that pen. Yep. There we go. Oh, okay, it's not noticeable, it just caught me off guard when I glanced, right? Because like it looks a little bit concerning, but because it's such a small amount, it's actually very hard to notice from far, so that's why I like it. Let's see, never mind, it's called Chikorita. Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Jinchu, Cyndaquil, Totodile, and whatever the grass type is, I only remember his final Evo is Megamine. What is it? It's a piece of art! Welcome in, Gravy! Yeah, I guess I would be said Gravy. How are you doing? Everybody's going well. Not everybody gets better. Happy shit. Happy shit. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Happy Wednesday. There we go. Don't get too attached. The stream's about to end. But I just need to, or I'm trying to finish as much as I can because I still have so much to do. Like, not only rendering this side, but then the other side too. Gosh. Do 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 do. Bum 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 dun dun. What if we just add a bit underneath strands like this? Do do do. Technically, I should start from here. This one, this one, this one, this one, onto there. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I'm gonna move on. Gonna move on and decide later. It's fine. These lines are inconsequential. Why am I being bonked? Let's see. What is it? You need that pin pressure. I don't know how you deal without it. See, that's the thing, actually. I feel like, ow. I feel like my skills have gotten a little bit better without it. Because I've, like, relied less on it. You know? Because I severely downgraded my drawing tablet. But I kind of like it. I like it a lot better now. Should I do my math homework or should I watch longer? Why don't you do both? You do math homework and you watch. Or at least listen. Unless you yap for another 15 hours about feet, suspicious or costumes. Yeah, exactly. Why not both? All I remember is that third gen has a fire chicken. Oh, what the fuck is his name? Torchic. Torchic. Amphibian entity, it's a water starter, a frog for grass. Yeah, I don't know the other ones, but I know Torchic. Pep is more important. Oh my god. I don't think that's how that works, but if you like the style and it looks good, then it's okay. Yeah, it's definitely not how it's supposed to work. And if anything, like, I'm thinking about it as like, you know, in Naruto, what's his name? That one kid with the bowl cut whose dad is, I think his name's Guy Sensei or whatever. I don't remember his name. I think his name is Rock Lee. You know how he has those like training weights on that he takes off during his battle with the sand dude? I didn't watch Naruto, but my brother did, and I've seen like a couple of clips plus a couple of like episodes, so I know this scene vaguely. But you know how he takes off his weights and they like smash down and now he's like super fast? That's what I imagine this to be. It's gonna be like super training that's gonna leave me buff. Or like another example, whenever Goku is training on like the heaven planet or whatever the hell, or when he's in heaven before he comes back, and heaven on there, or maybe it's like training on somewhere else, I don't know, but the gravity is like super intense, so he comes back and he's like buff as shit because the gravity was just like constantly a workout. Rock Lee, yeah, cutesy, thank you. Yeah, I see what you mean, but I don't think it applies here since it's more style, not practice. I don't know, I think it allows me to practice more because I don't get discouraged as much. Because you know that frustration as an artist whenever it's like, this doesn't look good. It's not doing what I need it to do. I'm not gonna draw for the rest of today. Like, I feel like I've done more art using this tablet and finished more art using this tablet as opposed to any other ones. Just because of how limiting it is, you know? Like, for example, or I don't know if I'm the only one who does this, but you ever just like drawing more with just a pencil? But when you bring like the charcoals and, you know, different, what's it called? Like 2B, HB, 2F and shit pencils. And, you know, you bring the pastels in case you feel like coloring, and the markers and stuff, and the marker paper in case you're feeling really creative and stuff. And then like you don't want to draw because, at least for me, I get overwhelmed with options. So it's easier for me to do stuff creatively if I have less options, which should not be the case. But I think at least for starting, it is the case until I learn more about a thing that I want to do, in which case I move on to more specialized stuff. But I think I started off with like a lot of specialized stuff, and I was like, now I don't really know where to focus. So having that ability to kind of like, what's it called? Nerf myself was nice. I don't know if I recommend it for everyone, but it's something that helped me. Or at least I feel, because then again, who's to say? I guess I would actually need to look at a piece of art from back then to now. But then again, it could just be natural progression of like drawing consistently that help improve the skill. So who knows? Let's see. Majority of the stream visually was spent first on the feet, then on pep crotch, then a wee bit here. I feel that's more personal preference and skill. I moved to a more comfortable program that lets me do more than the one that makes me work way too much. Nasty floor pencils are actually my biggest inspirations. Right? Like those weird mechanical pencils that you find in the back of your classroom whenever you're helping the teacher clean. And then like you bust out fucking Pablo Picasso type shit with that. But it only has like one single thing of lead, so as soon as like you're done with it, you can't use it again because it has like fucking 0.269 lead, and like where the fuck do you get that? Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, you finding a specialization is good. You really gotta find your groove to work and produce something you're proud of. Exactly. Ah, man. Ah, my throat. Yep. There we go. Just making it like a little bit thicker might be good. Too thick. The other one might also be a little bit thick. We're being 100% honest here. Here, let's erase a little bit of this and a little bit of... Actually, let's just do... right there. There we go. Okay. Now, where? This one. There we go. Literally, the margarines of my note look crazy. Oh, margins, not margarines. Margins. I felt that. I doodle a lot at work. Sometimes just to look busy. I'll be doodling in like these little notepads, and it's just to look busy. Trying to work with something that's uncomfortable will not have you produce more, so this is good. See, with pin pressure, you won't need to thicken the line by hand for 10 minutes. Half joke. Also, I read margarines. Right? But it's okay. It's fine. We can totally read, right? Oh, man. But yeah, I don't know. I think it was like, it was a mental hurdle for me. It was probably just like all in my brain, but I don't know. I'm not gonna bite the hand that feeds me, you know? I really need to end stream soon. I need to go. But I like drawing, and I want to continue because I don't feel like I'm at a good stopping point yet. Dang it. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Do. I don't know how to do this one without just like doing this. Because my normal instinct would be to do... Why? Do a bit of this. This is what I normally do to make it easier on myself. Hip. Something like that. Then I just zoom out and it looks good. But that's not the style that I'm going for in this one, so I don't know what to do, so I guess I'll just leave that for later? This is what I usually see done. I don't know. Doesn't look right. Ugh, how annoying. What do you have to do now? If it's urgent, I suggest you stop here. It's not really urgent per se, but it's like, you know, it'd be good if I got it done. Why is Jesus Christ in the chat? Because... Can I make that joke? Is that okay? I don't think it's a bad joke. But y'all know that little song that's like in every kid's toy? That comes from a religious store. That Jesus loves me, yes I know, for the Bible tells me so. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Y'all know that one? It was like in an ad, I think, like way back when. There was like a toy or something that they were selling, and it would sing that one. It'd be part of the ad. When I think about an outside perspective, I realize how uncomfortable it can be. How uncomfortable what? Am I uncomfortable? Like, oh god, a maned wolf. This is unbearable. But that doesn't make sense. I'm a maned wolf, not a bear. Let's see. Because I felt like it. Because I can. Oh yeah. I don't think I told y'all. I was telling Dave the other day because I was showing him some of the shorts that I've had made, and one of them was the one about like the friend group and how like I went to a BL section with a friend, and I didn't mention it in the short, or I don't think I did, but they had us like, because there was like a little couch that we were reading the BL on, and then they had us move because you know that one cosplayer, I don't know if it's like one or if it's just like a genre of cosplaying, kind of like the Deadpool cosplays at an anime convention. There's always a Jesus cosplayer, or at least to the conventions that I've been at. So, you know, of course everybody's like, oh my god, it's Jesus! Jesus, take a photo here, take a photo there! And he took a photo at the BL section, and specifically on the couch that we were on, and they asked us to move because they wanted to take a photo of Jesus. So we moved. It was fine, but still. Should be fine. And then just gonna add a little bit of, I don't think I need that much to this. It's that one. And then this one. Go. This one, that one. This one. Hold on, now I'm focused. Okay, but I'm gonna end. Give me a countdown, give me like 3 minutes. Someone set a timer for 3 minutes. Time to get the hell out of here in 3 minutes. Here we go. Please, Jesus. Please draw Jesus Hatsune Miku. Like holding that one meme template. Fucking. Like Brazilian Miku, but it's Jesus. Okay, done. Hold on. Oh my god. Brazilian Hatsune Miku, but it's Jesus. Would that be Jesus in a Brazilian Miku outfit? Or what would that be? Okay, it's on. Pog. Okay, let me know when it goes off. Man, how far? Oh my god, I'm like almost 30 minutes past the initial time. I thought I was like, oh, you know, just 15 minutes past, just fine. It is in fact not fine, but it's technically fine because I started late. So it's probably a little bit more fine than I'm thinking it is, but still unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. What do you mean Pep's not... not going in accordance to time when she believes time is a soup? That's crazy. That's bonkers. That's fucking insane. One minute 30. Okay. Jesus, but with blue hair. Just Susuko. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I knew I believed in you for a reason. Oh my god, I missed some context? Ah, nuts. I don't have time to go back. Someone TLDR it for me. Please. Please. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, I zoomed in too much. Oh my god, my back. Ouch. Not even that shrimped. Instead of someone being ripped, they're shrimped. It's the opposite of ripped. I how how bad these lines are, but you don't even know. That's the beauty of not zooming in whenever you're drawing. Because then you're not like, oh no, this line isn't straight. It's gonna look terrible when I zoom out. It, in fact, looks perfectly fine. Go. Oh, 10 seconds. It's really shrimple. Happy New Year's! Yippee! So glad to be stepping into the New Year's with y'all. Ah, speaking of New Year's, last New Year's we did a New Year's stream, and there was a lot of things on there that I don't think I've done, so I'm gonna need to go back through that stream. There we go. Okay, timer's gone off. Look at the difference. Look at the difference that line weight makes. But specifically, like adding depth to the lines. Look at this. Off, on. Y'all see that? Off, on. Can someone get it? Oh god. Can someone screenshot that and send that to livestream related, please? Hopefully someone else. Oh god. Someone. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I passed by Sisyphus on my way back up. Stop! I said stop it already! Oh my god, to member tab. Oh, right. Look at that. Doesn't that look neat? I'm not done yet, of course. I think I need to add a little more depth, like right here. And maybe a little bit more right here-ish. But overall, I think it looks pretty okay. This one. There we go. Cute, right? I think it looks nice. And also on the tail. But yeah, I guess that'll be for next time. Okay, with that, let me go ahead and do this one. Do. I really like your style. Thank you! I'm trying really hard on this one to actually make it look good. Okay, let's go back here. There we go. Okay, with that, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed drawing, and I hope you got some work done too if you were working with me, cause yeah. Anyways, that wraps up this stream. Let me go ahead. We're gonna be going over to Goomies. It really does feel like we're visiting, like, not visiting, but going over to like an aunt's house or something. Like, okay, we're gonna go over to your aunt's house. Make sure to be nice and play nice with your cousins. How do I do this again? Sensation. Redirect. Yippee! Okay, right here. Oh, Gumi's doing... Oh my god, she's looking through her Pokemon cards. Wait, I want to see that. Okay, make sure to be nice. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers or use strangers' best judgment. Here's your raid message as soon as I find it. What the hell is that? Here we go. There it is. There it is. Speaking of Pokemon. Oh, by the way, I found what is going on with Mim, and I guess DM me if you want to know. Have a lollipop. Will do. Okay. But yeah, be safe, drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, trying to split judgment, and I will see you on the next video. Oh yeah, wait, what the fuck? The next video? The next stream, or whenever, I don't know. Also, if you want to support the channel, consider becoming a certified member, which is the name of our, Certified Peppers. Fuck, I'm fucking it up today. Anyways, bye bye! Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye!